OBS disconnect? Hello? I don't know why my OBS disconnected, my bad gang. But yeah, I don't know how much of that was captured, but I'll probably like, I'll just say it again, just in case. Wait, blah blah blah. E. So, I can't see shit, I can't see shit. But yeah, our GM has spoken. If you have any questions about the campaign, you can also just drop by. I might also interrogate him about some stuff as well. On stream, whoa. On stream character building, that's insane. Unheard of. Okay, it's probably heard of, like, come on. But basically, if you haven't heard, I'm just gonna repeat it for the sake of making sure that it was captured. Myrna, at her core, is basically a people pleaser. And at the start, Mateo didn't really mention anything about having a changeling within the species I could choose. So I remember going and asking him like, "Hey, Mateo, actually, I had this idea for Myrna, which is basically she's a people pleaser to the point where she doesn't have like an actual real self. Like she does not have a good core image of who she is. She's very confused about who she actually is. Besides, being a Mercille or an Ayami, which I will get to that later. That is also one of the core parts of her character. Um, if you don't know, her father's called Kahir Ayami and her mother is Rain Mercille. So basically, she has currently taken up her mother's maiden name. But yeah, so so basically she, apart from being like an Ayami and specifically being an Ayami, she doesn't really know who she is. And I remember telling Mateo like I wanted to play or with this idea, but on a physical level as well. Like not only does she mentally alter herself to how she thinks individuals believe that she is. Like for example, someone might think of her as more mature, some might think of her like a little sister, stuff like that. So I remember telling Mateo just like, I kind of want, is there a way where I can play with this idea physically for Myrna as well? Like for each individual person that she meets, like she looks slightly different. Like for some people her eyes are sharper, for other people her hair might be slightly longer, for some people her eye colors might be different, stuff like that. And he was like, you know what, sure, you can be a changeling, I'll allow that. I'm like, hell yeah. So I went off of that. And if you have Myrna has currently been using it for mischief. Like she is a child. She's not a child, she's 21, but at her core she's still like a grown-ass child, which kind of reflects me as a player. So I kind of like playing more mischievous characters because I don't know, it seems a lot of fun. And it also, I don't know, for me I really love it when I see mischievous characters. Like you can see how they slowly like go from like this kind of mischievous to like a more drawn back, or kind of like seeing how that childlike mischievous goes. Like it can go into good, but it can also go into like chaos. And yeah, I remember being like, hell yeah, this is gonna be so fun. Myrna can be Larry. Technically, no. I think I have to be a humanoid. I am not too sure about that. But I do remember. But yeah, like for example, within the campaign, I have transformed into shit, what's his name again? Gerard. I have transformed into Gerard. I have transformed into not I. Myrna has transformed into Gerard. Has transformed into Merv. She has also transformed into a little child, a little girl, a little boy, a teenage boy as well. And yeah, that is basically one of the things. I'm still looking, and I've also changed into the lady before. The oh shit, I forgot her name again as well. Whoops. Damn, that sharp jawline, for real, for real. She got that sharp as Rizzler jawline. So yeah, basically that's why Myrna is currently flavored as a changeling. It was really me playing off of a really old idea I had of a very old OC, where actually that was the base for Cell's original lore concept. Cell was originally a changeling before I changed her into a celestial who's also a karmic star guide. In my old lore, like the really really old lore before I even debuted as a VTuber, basically no one saw like the way my model looks like, the way my cell looks like. That is her original form, but to others she would appear differently and she would sound different as well, dependent on the person that she was talking to. And yeah, that's where the idea came for Myrna, because I was like, yeah, I want to play with this, because I couldn't play with this concept with Cell. So I was like, Mateo, can I cause a little bit of chaos with this idea? And after like helping me find a middle ground for this, so that it's not that hard for him to manage, it's not that hard for him to manage the how it would work in the universe, but also letting me play with this concept. Yeah, that's basically how it came to be. Wow. ちょっと待って。 Yeah, that's how she basically came to be a changeling. And she is a sage, so basically this was not really a no-brainer for me. Myrna thirsts for knowledge. Myrna is an absolute, like, she believes knowledge is power, and because of that she craves knowledge, because she believes that the more that she knows, the more power she wields. And this is kind of linked to her patron. So basically, Myrna, through her entire childhood after Kahir left, she has been holed up in libraries, she has been holed up in monasteries, she has been getting her hands onto every single book, every single grimoire, every single scripture that she can get her hands on, not only to learn more about the Mage Blade, not only to learn more about her patron, but also just to learn more in general. She is the kind where you would see her sitting down in the room and she would have her nose stuffed in a book if she wasn't, like, you know, talking to Larry or talking to her party members, or like just staring off into space. Yeah, that's how Myrna is. She likes information, and yeah, she okay, but that doesn't necessarily equivalent into her knowledge. She knows a lot book-wise, but that doesn't mean that she can apply it, like, you know, all the time, like realistically in a physical situation. That's the beauty of it. Which is why sometimes when I fail my throws and she ends up looking like a fool, it feels less of like actually, but to me it feels more humane. Like, you can only learn so much through reading, but for it to actually succeed, you have to do it physically at least once. And there is no saying how many times you need to do the same thing in order to actually master it. And even when you do master it, it's not necessarily that you like succeed on it every time. There's always different DCs, and there's always, like, you know, different situations where she might be nervous, she might be scared. And that's the beauty of it. She's smart. She is, like, canonically wise. I'm not saying that she's like super smart, but she is decently smart enough within like the knowledge of magic. It's just that whether she can apply it or not. That's how fun it is. I was like, hell yeah. And this is the background that Mateo had basically written for the premise. There is also one that's written on Foundry, but this was the one that we followed when we first started the campaign. So for nearly 3 centuries, the world has afflicted mortal kind with the Mage Blight, a phenomena that caused harm to those who dared to use magic, so as caused irreparable damage to the environment where sustained magic was used. In those troubled centuries, magic had become feared, outlawed, and in some cases extinct. Magic in all its forms became forbidden knowledge that was kept away. That was the case until 20 years ago, when inexplicably the Mage Blight vanished, and magic was once again resurging in the world. Despite this, many cultures and societies still fear it for several reasons and have been slow to change. Hexenwald is one of the few countries that seeks to pursue the magical knowledge at an express pace. You lot, the party, are a band of scholars, researchers, explorers, and adventurers that have been granted a mission by the government of Hexenwald to explore the continent in search of both long-forgotten magics as well as magics yet to be discovered. So basically, it's a very magic-oriented campaign. If you can tell, all of us are spellcasters. There's basically we're told not to really select like fighters. We were told to select spellcasters throughout the entire campaign. Yeah. So you have me, a warlock. If I remember correctly, Ether, which is Peony, he's a sorcerer. We have Roxy, and Raven, who is Naya and Yugetsu, respectively, who are both clerics. Although I think one is a death cleric and one's a life cleric. I'm not too sure on. I have to check, but I remember both of them are clerics. One of them being a death cleric, and we have Sylvanus Luminous, who is Sayoma, who is our bard. So all of us are actually spellcasters. I forget which sorcerer Peony is, Ether is, but yeah, that's it. Myrna specifically, who I play, is a fiend patron warlock. So my patron is a demon. Not necessarily a demon, but definitely not a celestial. It's definitely one from, downstairs. So this is a not really I haven't written down fully yet, but this is also the part where I might start putting stuff into Obsidian instead of just writing it down here, because I have actually talked to Mateo about this before. I've talked to him about my family dynamic, because that's actually one of the parts that we had to talk to him about. And yeah, I'm also going to go through some of the stuff that I've written down for Mateo in order to like really build something and build like a mold for Myrna in terms of her goals, what she wants to achieve, who she is as a person, like separate from me. Like, yes, I play Myrna, but to me at least, Myrna is still a separate entity. Myrna is a portion of me that, like, there's a part of me that relates to Myrna, but she's still her separate thing. Like, I am Cell and she's Myrna. I may have created her, but to me, she is still a separate entity and a separate character from me. And yeah, like how Cell is technically a part of me, but it's not like the entire picture of me. So yeah, it's around the same thing. It feels like another OC where I share traits with her, and I understand how she thinks and how she acts, but it's not necessarily the same way that I would react. Like, for example, like I would not be as inquisitive as Myrna. I would run at the first sight of those like things. And yeah, how do I explain this? Like, her charging into battle and her just like absolutely being a brat at times, that's what I would do as well. But there are some things that we would do differently, and yeah, it's the beauty of it. So yeah, I've even written down phonetically how it's supposed to sound. So character name Myrna Mercille, so Myrna Mercille. And we never really used this, not gonna lie, but I also didn't really give much thought. But these were some of the nicknames that I came up for her. So Mia, for some reason, I don't know why I came up with Mia. That sounds ridiculous now that I think about it. And Mercat, because she likes cats, and she doesn't really act like a meerkat, but yeah, it was just cute. So she's a changeling, she's a warlock, and her background is a scholar of arcane magic. So my mother, not my mother, Myrna's mother, Rain Mercille, is a changeling whose job is related to cosmetics and beauty. And her father, Kahir Ayami, is a mage who left home and never came back after setting off on a treacherous expedition when Myrna was 4, which is now known as Expedition Castle Crow, which based on one of our on our sessions when I got the information from our GM. So basically, most of Myrna's childhood was spent walking around the village, basically being in Miss Illyra's library, which is the local librarian within her village that she lived in before. And yeah, She just did op jobs, got access to ancient grimoires, history books. She spent most of her time in the libraries, reading novels, magic textbooks, history books, everything just to find Kahir again, which is one of the key driving goals for Myrna throughout the campaign for now. She wants to find Kahir. And she also wants to find out more about the Mageblight because she believes that the more she finds out about the Mageblight, the more information she's gonna have on her father's whereabouts. And yeah. And her appearance, she is 5'7". So basically, how tall is that? I actually forgot. She's 5'5". She's 5'7". She has periwinkle eyes, which are not really reflected well in this movie, and she has dark brown hair with caramel highlights that's usually put in the braided bun hairstyle. So it's not that obvious on the Fugi, but towards the back of her hair, it's not a short haircut. There's actually a braided bun there, and it's kept in place by a bloodstone hairpin that Rain gave her, where it's a family heirloom basically. And she's usually seen in a dress, and it's also not seen on the Fugi as well. But Myrna has technical, yeah, she's about 170. She's not that short, but she's not particularly tall as well. That is without the heels that she wears sometimes, but basically most of the time she still wears like flats, so she's 170. On the rare occasions she does wear like combat boots or high heels, she is about 173 to 175. It's quite rare. She doesn't usually go to fancy events like balls. She doesn't usually find the need to wear combat boots because she's not that insecure. She doesn't even need to wear them. If she really were insecure, she could just shapeshift herself to be taller. It's fine. But yeah, that's basically about her height, 170. That's about right. Thanks, Calvin. And yeah, she's usually seen in a dress. She embraces her femininity. Doesn't necessarily like wearing dresses as well, so doesn't necessarily like wearing pants. Like she just wears whatever looks good on her. Myrna can step on you. Hey yo. Hey yo. That's crazy. I would too. I would let her. Wait till you see my patron, Saya. Wait till you see Myrna's patron. I remember like showing Mateo like a picture, like the picture I made of like Cerise, Myrna's patron, and he was like, hot damn. But yeah, it's also not seen on the Fugi as well, but Myrna has a small sapphire brooch that she pins on her cloak. That's on usually on her dress. So I can show you how the dress is supposed to look. Wait, why didn't I press on these? Right, I can show you guys. So basically this is how her hair looks like actually. Like she has her hair in like a very loose braided bun hairstyle, and it's held in place by the bloodstone hairpin. And for the dress, right, actually it's based off of this. So usually for the sapphire brooch, I do have a no. Oh my god, why did it flash it? Basically, oh my god, I'm so lucky that it didn't flash out. That kind of nearly doxed me. if if you see where like the brooch is over here, that's where Myrna usually pins the sapphire brooch that Miss Alira gave her. So she's usually clad in something like this, but in the rare occasion where she needs to wear pants, she also just, it's still usually a cloak plus a tunic and pants. Basically stylish, able to fight in. She's not really a physical hand-to-hand combatant, so she doesn't really need to care about like the dress getting in her way most of the time. But yeah, she is a spellcaster. She doesn't really need to care about this. She mainly needs to remember that her sleeves can't get in the way of her spellcasting due to the certain elements that she needs. Like, I forgot what it's called, but basically D&D spells, there's usually a component to it where you either need to be able to speak, or you need to be able to gesture, or to like be able to use your hands during some of the spells. So yeah, that's how she usually looks. Her fugi, the outfit she has in her fugi, is also something she would wear maybe to a slightly fancier dinner or to like a more formal event, so it's technically still correct. It's just that it's not necessarily what she would usually wear at the academy, if that makes sense. At the academy she would be clad in that outfit I showed you guys just now. And yeah, so she's about 20 to 21. So her father, expedition Castle Crow actually happened 17 years ago. So when Myrna was 4, Kahir left for that expedition. Yeah, and since then he has never come back. Only thing Myrna has left of Kahir is whatever he's left in the room, which is currently rotting away in the attic, and the photo that she has of Kahir, which was basically because the expedition actually happened the day after Myrna's 4th birthday. So that was the last picture ever taken of Kahir Ayami with his family. And since then, yeah. So technically, Myrna was actually raised as Myrna Ayami, but it was when she came of age that she she changed her last name to take on her mother's maiden name, because Rain was quite upset that Kahir had left back then. Yeah, and she was basically really upset about the fact that Kahir left and basically is probably dead at this point. So yeah, she gave Myrna kind of like an ultimatum that was just like either like no child of mine would be named after the Ayami scum. So basically Myrna changed her last name to Mercille instead. Rain doesn't hate Kahir, she just resents him for not being present. Yeah, if that makes sense. Like, she doesn't hate him like hate him like in those like K-dramas, like, oh, I hate you so much, you abandoned us. It's more of like silent resentment for like being absent and being missing. But if he ever came back, she would like welcome him. A bit a bit of a shouting match because of how long it's been. It's been like it's been like almost two decades, guys. Imagine not seeing like your husband for like 20 years. Rain is no Penelope. Rain is upset. No, Penelope was also upset. Rain and Penelope can shake on that. Like, imagine having a husband that's like 20 years missing. Jesus Christ. So yeah, Kahir is a mage under the Hexenstadt government, and he was studying the effects of the mage blight, and that's why he went on the expedition. No one knows if he's alive or dead, but Myrna, ever since she was a little changeling, has admired him. Has basically held herself to the same standards that her dad was. She basically puts her dad on a pedestal, and yeah, because the Ayamis within the universe is actually a family of very powerful spellcasters, so although not as known now due to the mage blight, the Ayamis still hold a bit of influence over like the spellcasters. And yeah, that's why Myrna holds herself to such like high standards. And yeah, she idolizes Kahir a lot, to the point where it can actually be considered concerning because of how bad it is. And then we have Rain Mercille, which is Myrna's mother, is a changeling just like her daughter, and has taught Myrna the ways of shapeshifting. So Myrna's shapeshifting is very refined. Like, it is done to a T. It has to be perfect. Not only because of Myrna's self-perfectionism, but also because of how Rain taught her to, control her shapeshifting. Like, most people her age would not have that refined control over their shapeshifting. There will still be a little bit of gaps, or there might be like stutters at certain times. Myrna does not. Myrna has almost perfect control over her shapeshifting. And Myrna and Rain aren't necessarily at odds, but they just have like a neutral positive relationship. Like, they don't act like mother and daughter. They kind of act like distant cousins, distant sisters, which Myrna finds it's okay, like it's comfortable for her, and Rain also feels that that's comfortable for her. That might change in the future, I don't know, but Myrna doesn't have a reason to resent Rain, and Rain doesn't have a reason to, like really hate Myrna either, because what Kahir did had nothing to do with like the other party to both of them. So yeah. And then Miss Illyra was the local librarian in the village, so basically like a secondary maternal figure to Myrna, was basically the reason why Myrna is a spellcaster. Cause she basically like encouraged Myrna to study the arcane, study spellcasting after the mage blight dissipated. Although Myrna's been doing it ever since while the mage blight is still on. It's just that after the mage blight dissipated, Miss Lyra, she's like, "Yo, Myrna, now's your chance. You can actually study. You can actually study it practically now as well. You should." Myrna's like, "Okay." In fact, the reason why Myrna has her patron Cerise is it's indirectly because of Miss Illyra. I'll elaborate that on that a little bit more afterwards. Man, I'm having so much fun yapping about my thing. Holy shit. Uh 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 oh my god. Okay. Defining events in Myrna's life, Kahir's departure and eventual disappearance. Hi Fiza, thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? I'm yapping about Myrna right now. So two defining events, Kahir's departure and eventual disappearance from her life, and the moment she agreed to the pact with her archdevil patron. This part is not necessarily accurate so far. She is her patron. I have not told Mateo how I wanted to flavor it. Just fine. It's ever evolving. And this one, I've talked about it before. She basically ran a lot of odd jobs around town, holed up in libraries everywhere. But that's good to hear, Pizza. Yeah, I heard. I've just been lurking, just woke up. Ah, I see, I see. I'm glad you were lurking. How have you been? How was your eep? I hope you eat well. And yeah, basically very basic one liner. Why does Myrna adventure? She wants to find Kahir. She wants to find Kahir, whether it's finding him physically or finding out that he's dead. Like that she has to put a gravestone on him in mentally. And she doesn't she doesn't really consciously know this yet, but for me, as her player, I wanted her to, actually develop a sense of self during the campaign, throughout the process of the campaign. Like I wanted Myrna to not base her self-worth over being an Ayami. I wanted Myrna to learn that she can just be Myrna. And I told that to Mateo, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, that's a good idea, considering how the details that you've been telling me about Myrna." And I'm like, "Yay!" So yeah, the long time ago, short term goals, basically the reasons for why the adventure, and why did Myrna sign up for this. Basically, I've also covered this previously at the start, but yeah, it's written over here. Kahir is the advisor and a mage for the government of Hexenwald before his disappearance during his expedition Castle Crow. And Myrna feels that accepting this contract would bring her one step closer to knowing what happened to her father on the fabled trip 17 years ago. She just wants closure. She wants to either find him or find his bones. That's it. It's been too long. It's been like, what, 2 decades. And the second one was more of my goals for Myrna as her player. Like, I wanted Myrna to stop putting Kahir on the pedestal, to view him just like any other person, not like some like crazy overpowered like SSS rank solo leveling type shit mage who left on the expedition of mage, right? Like, I don't like it will be a lie to say I don't understand why Myrna does that. I fully understand why Myrna does that. I have someone who I also put on the pedestal and admire to this day. I'm multiple people actually. And it's not that it's inherently bad. It's when it's to the point where you're basing your entire self-worth on that it becomes a problem. And Myrna currently has that problem, which is why I wanted like this goal for her specifically. Like, I want her to remember that yes, Kahiro Ayami is this really powerful mage and like this superb advisor to the government, but at the same time, he's just Kahir. He's just another person as well. He's not some overpowered Superman type shit person. He's just a normal person. Like, It's okay. You don't have to view him like, you don't have to like yearn and look at him like he's a marble statue. He's just as human as you, Myrna. He's made of the same flesh and bones. It's okay to admit that he had his flaws and that he like isn't this all-powerful being that exists in your life. And yeah, that was my main goal for Myrna as well, throughout the main thing of the main part of the campaign. Like, screw like being an Ayami, screw like, my god, can I hear Ayami, this powerful, like overpowered, ascending, like celestial mage type shit. No, he's just Kahir. The Ayami legacy isn't even that profound. It's just she doesn't need to continue the Ayami legacy. That like she should make her own. She doesn't have to base her entire self-worth and like confidence on that. Like, she is still someone even without the Ayami name. And yeah, I just wanted her to like find her own identity basically throughout the main part of this campaign. It's an insane thing to want, but I don't know. I feel like she deserves this much at least. I want her to have closure by the end of this campaign. I want her to be able to be herself. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically all the basic information about Myrna. Oh, apart from her patron, let's talk about her patron. This part is a much newer. This part, okay, yeah, Saya, here you go. That's how Cerise looks like. It's a very rough, basic look at how she looks like. I will draw her properly, but for a base, this is kind of how she basically looks like. Monocle, loose anime mom style hair with like this hairpiece that covers her face. This like opened up dress with like a robe around her shoulders and like pointed nails like devilish earrings, and like these piercing emerald eyes that just look into you. Yeah, you may step on me too is insane, Sai. But yeah, basically this is Cerise. So how Myrna found her was through a book within Miss Alera's library. So within then, there was a book talking about patrons and like archdevils and stuff like that, and Myrna was basically reading it. Doing that, as an 8-year-old who didn't know any better, she accidentally summoned Cerise. And she did know what a patron was. Like, oh, a patron, they'll give you powers in exchange for something that you have to like, in exchange for something, and you have like to make a pact with them, stuff like that. And she didn't really understand what she promised Cerise. She doesn't really fully remember it right now because she was 8. It's been like what, 12 years since then. She doesn't really fully remember what she promised Cerise either. Cerise also never really specified it, just said that the Ayami father and daughter would have to pay for this, depending on how long and how far Myrna would go as to find him. So Myrna had basically told Cerise like, oh, do you know Kahir Ayami? And by hearing that name, Cerise's like green emerald eyes had like sparkled with some wicked glee. Like, she knows him. Why does she know him? I don't know, but I did ask Mateo and he was just like, yeah, that works, that checks out. And basically Cerise had basically promised to help Myrna find Kahir by giving her knowledge and also like, basically teaching her how to use these newfound powers that she gave Myrna through this pact. And yeah, basically told her that this would culminate in a price that they would have to pay for. And yeah, Myrna struck the deal. Being so desperate to get Kahir back that she just struck the deal without fully understanding what's going on. So basically, actually, Larry is actually Cerise's familiar. It's just that Myrna Cerise taught Myrna how to summon Larry. So Larry and Myrna both adore each other, and yeah, Cerise finds it oddly endearing. Like, huh, my two children, quote unquote children, are bonding, and like ever since she's just like, oh, okay, okay, I still, I'm still kind of evil, but at the same time, this kind of cute. But yeah. Oh, ooh, ooh, I'm still like from the lower planes. I'm still evil. I might kill your dad, but this is kind of cute. This kind of cute type shit. But yeah, this series. I originally wanted to give her like a white dress with a maroon robe, but the pig crew didn't have that option. So, but yeah, and the scrunchie is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a scrunchie. It's more supposed to be like a golden like tie, if that makes sense. Like she has like this golden hair tie thingy that she ties her hair with, that's like probably imbued with magic. But yeah, that's basically Cerise, who is Myrna's patron. Um, she'll probably make an appearance more often soon now that I've actually layered her out. But yeah, she's probably an archdevil. And yeah, that's where Myrna gets her powers from. This is said patron that gives Myrna Fireball at level 5, mind you. She just looks at this like 21-year-old that still acts like an overgrown child and is like, you know what? Hell yeah, take this Fireball and run, my child. Run. Most insane shit. Most insane shit. And yeah, oh no, where did my obsidian go? Yeah, basically, yeah, this is back to where the obsidian is. I also made notes, basic notes on like, I also have like files for the rest of the party members. So yeah, for Ether Fenton, who's played by Peony Ekori, he is one of the members of the party. He's the sorcerer, currently possessing the dead body of Ilya Santeri, one of Roxana's old acquaintances and friends. And Roxana is basically empty for now because I haven't touched this ever since like the start of the campaign, as you can tell by the evident lack of Brackenholt and oh shit, what was the other region? Shoot, what was the other region? Oh no. Oh no. Where is the other region? Where is the other region? Wait, I'm just shit. Shit. The Montclair. The obvious exclusion of Montclair and Brackenholt within the notes. You can tell I haven't updated this very well, very long. Yeah, I haven't put anything for sale, but I also have written it down. Yeah, Raven also haven't put anything down. And I also have not put Rain or Alira or Murph, if you can see. I haven't also not put anything for Luca Bauman. And yeah, and all the other characters like the Gerard. Not Gerard. Yeah, Gerard. I every time I say Gerard, I either think of Gerard T. Rexford or I think of Japard from HSR. So this is totally not related to D&D, but look at my Kohanev cursor. She's so cute. But yeah, if I think there's a way for me to like show you guys in the mind map how it looks like. Yeah, it's the very this is the very basic outlook of the graph for now because I have not color coded nor actually properly connected most things together. Wow. Thank you for the best you sign, Calvin. I'm sneezing. My nose has been running ever since I woke up this morning for college. I might be falling sick due to the stress, but it's fine. We're fine. We ball. I still got 2 study streams and 1 Bookcraft stream coming up. But yeah, so this is just a very basic graph, which is very, very crude and totally not updated. Protect Cell Sikigo. I will try my best to not fall sick, I promise. Wait, let me check my settings. This is weird. Why is my OBS so low? Why? No, not my OBS. Why is my mic so low? Microphone. Yeah, oh my god, my input was at 45%. Yep, that sounds a lot better. Hazmat suit on for real. I really need a hazmat suit. Like, literally, I think last week, half my class was sick. So basically, it was so bad to the point where, our prof was basically like, you know what, guys, it's fine. You guys can go home early. It was that bad. Like, high cell sniffles. No, no, you can hear my sniffling now. No, I'm sniffly. I'm a sick child. 40 minutes in, mic is fixed. I know. Don't we just love being a scuff? That's why I've always said I'm not just a VTuber, I'm a scuff tuber, man. My streams are so scuffed that it's honestly laughable at some point. Like, who the hell has the freaking fixes their mic 40 minutes into the stream? Like, come on. The S in cells apparently doesn't just stand for Singapore. It also stands for scuff. Is this why I have 3 S's in my full VTuber handle? I don't know. Wait, do I have 3? Yeah, 3. I have 3. What's a VTuber without scuff real? If you're a VTuber without scuff, are you truly a VTuber? It's like, what came first, the VTuber or the scuff? You cannot be a VTuber without scuffing at least once. That is the cardinal VTuber rule. You have to be scuffed somehow. Scuff scuff soon. Scuffs out soon. It scuffs out soon, gang. It scuffs out soon. Oh my god, wait, my command for my cover is still there. Jesus Christ. I should remove that. Whoopsie, sorry, gang. Oh yeah, I woke up this morning and one of my friends had sent me a screen grab. It was just like, Sal, your cover reached 690 views. Noise. I'm like, fuck off. But yeah, holy shit, I still can't believe people are actually still watching that. Like, Jesus Christ, gang. That came out like 5 months ago, like 4 to 5 months out ago, no? Jesus, thanks for the support. It's not even that good. I do have other covers in the works right now too. I have one with, I'm just gonna say it out, like, I have one with Izosaki and I have one with Saya, which I am both still recording, I'm re-recording for the one with Saya, and I am recording mine with Izo. I have not finished it, whoopsies, because I've been recording for other stuffs as well. I have other group stuff that I've been recording for. My bad, gang. Also because I've been basically like super swamped to college work. Like, most of the time that I'm not online, I'm either on Minecraft or I'm working. Or I'm on Minecraft and working. Like, I would just have Minecraft in the background. Like, I'm playing, I'm like touching it. Occasionally, I'm EXP farming while I'm like waiting for my work documents to export. That's how bad it is right now, gang. Like, okay, this is totally unrelated to D&D at this one, but like literally today, I remember like we were in class working, and basically I currently have this group project that I'm working on, but I've already raised up to my prof that I've been having issues with my group mates not doing work. And like after my group mates left the classroom today, I remember her being like, oh, dude, like, Sal, how are you? Are you doing okay? Because basically, apparently, for the entire 3-hour session, she just seen me like sitting there, silently researching and silently crashing out at my desk, and she felt the need to be like, Sal, are you okay? And I'm like half in tears. I'm just like, no. But it's fine. I have a projected A in that class, so it's still fine. I just need to do my part for the project and I will be all Gucci. I'll be able to get my 4.5 GPA for, I think for now, because currently it's just like the first half of the semester, it's first half of the academic year for me, so I have to wait until next year March to know my full projected GPA, but it looks promising so far. I should be fine. Why do I look so shocked when I'm drinking water? I'm drinking water, that's insane. I lied, by the way, it's not like water. I'm drinking tea. Oh, hello, wait, wait, they can't hear you. Chotomate. Yeah, they can't hear you. Chotomate. Wait. I'm sorry. I didn't set. Try talking. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
There we go. Let me drag out where's the Fugi? Where is the Fugi? There we go. You wanna introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Mateo LDM.
Mateo DM. It's Mateo, our game master.
Mwahahaha.
What do you mean? Oh no, the game master is time to run. No, Saya, come back, Saya, come back. Wait, who was the one who said they wanted Cerise to step on them? Huh? Come back. You wanted Cerise and Myrna to step on you. Come back here. Hello.
I've not streamed in a collab since Magiqwest, so my Fugi is still the DM1.
Let's go. Automatic DM.
I am just gonna chill here in case you have any questions.
Do I have questions? I have.
Good question. That is a question. Right there.
Do I have questions though? Do I?
If not, I can go.
No, stay here, please. Stay here, please. I need to entertain my chat. Please.
Are they not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Are you the question? Maybe I am a question.
Why is Cell?
Who is Cell? How do you want better? What is Cell? How do you want even better? Why is Cell? I don't know. Like most of the stuff about Myrna, I asked you in DMs already. I remember. Like Cerise, who you said you wanted her to step on you as well.
Hey yo.
Hey, you said that. I showed you like the picture I made of Cerise, and you're just
I
like
did
hot
not.
damn. You said hot damn.
I did not say step on me.
You said hot damn.
Excuse me.
You said hot damn. You found her hot.
Yeah, that is still like a full rungs below step on me.
Hey, would you? And now I have a question for you. Would you let her?
She's not quite my type.
What's your type then, Mateo?
Good question. Eldritch horrors beyond imagining.
Eldritch horrors beyond your imagination. Giraffe.
Gerard is not an eldritch horror.
His jawline is an eldritch horror. Why is it so sharp?
Excuse me.
What eldritch horrors do we have in the game? In the campaign so far?
Not much.
Larry.
It's not the focus of the. It's not the focus of the campaign. So.
Myrna's audacity is an eldritch horror.
Oh my lord.
Hey, she's done some pretty questionable stuff.
True.
Like, just to touch a marshmallow, she caused, like, a whole commotion in the city. All that for a marshmallow, by the way, Chad, if you don't remember. All that for a marshmallow. I love my baby girl.
The baby girl.
The baby girl. Do you know, my turn to question you. You have not questioned me at all, but still, it's my turn to question you. Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
It's too late. It is now my turn to question. I'm kidding, I have nothing.
He has nothing, Chad. He got a whole load of nothing.
I'm just playing like fucking Escape from Duckov in the background.
What the hell are you?
Yeah, I'm just on standby if you'd like to ask anything.
He's on standby.
I'm just chilling.
What just the chilling. Duck?
Mother ducker.
You dumb duck. What question? Is Kahira alive?
Would you like me to answer that?
Do you want to answer that?
It's your story. Would you like me to answer that? Is the
Would
question. Would you want to be
no,
spoiled?
no, Myrna would not want to be. That's the. If you tell me now, Ronan, like Myrna's like one of Myrna's main driving goals is like out the picture. So probably
No, no, no,
not.
no, 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 no. You as a player would know. Myrna as a character would not.
How will I sleep at night knowing the fate of Kahir when Myrna does not?
So I'm taking that as a no. You don't want to
Yeah,
know.
I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I would not be able to sleep at night. I would probably like text you after the stream being like, what do you mean by this? What do you mean Kahir is beep?
What do you mean he's a toad? Or some
A
shit like
toad?
that. I
Princess
don't
and
know.
the
I was
Frog
thinking of
type
like
shit.
I was trying to think of like the weirdest. Uh
Your Kahir is Larry.
oh, that would be funny.
You know what? That would kind of be funny, but also that would be kind of fucked up. Like, is that why Cerise laughed when Myrna mentioned his name? That would kind of be
Uh-huh.
fucked up. That would be fucked up.
It would be.
Okay, I'm just saying this as a player. I would not mind for that to be the plot twist, not gonna lie. If Larry
It'd
was
be an
like,
interesting plot twist.
it would be interesting. Like, what do you mean Myrna has been like commanding her father to do shit for her?
Okay. Go bite that guy.
That means Myrna has now canonically. That means Myrna would have canonically fed her father flies. Because she gave, like, in one of the earlier sessions, I remember like, when Larry was still a lizard and like, Myrna hadn't, like, made him take a different form yet. Myrna had given Larry flies before.
Mm-hmm.
That means Myrna changed her father into an imp. And is basically about to use him as, like, a fucking drop-in bomber. With like the fireball and like the Molotov cocktail and everything. Jesus Christ. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Like in my head, I'm just thinking of like, I don't know.
In my
Like,
head.
like this is not related to our camp, like not related to Magiqwest, but like I've been getting so much Cloudware whole freaking clips on my feed that I'm so tempted. I'm kind of tempted to watch it now.
From Dimension 20?
Yeah, from Dimension 20. I saw like
Oh,
Lou's
yeah,
like
it looks
monologue.
fun.
I saw like Lou's monologue and I'm like, freak, so cool. What the hell you what caused that crash out? I need to know. I need to know. And also
I need
apparently
to.
Murph basically like minced an enemy.
Nice.
Like apparently like of the clip that I saw. Apparently Murph's character had basically grabbed like the guy off of his, what was that bike called again? Like a penny something bicycle?
Any farthing.
Yeah, penny farthing. Like basically apparently Murph's character had dragged that enemy NPC off of their penny farthing and like just
Amazing.
shoved them into the fan of like the Zephyr.
Oh, fun fact. You know why penny farthings were a thing?
No.
Is because it was back when people made bikes but hadn't figured out how to make chain drives yet.
Mm-hmm.
So a chain drive essentially makes it so that a small spin, a small pedal leads to like a larger you know, rotation of your actual bike. Back then they didn't have that, so you
Oh.
would have to like actually your pedaling is actually the same as the rotation of the bike, right?
Ah, uh-huh.
So what they did to solve that was bigger wheel.
Is that why it's so comically large at the front?
Yes. Yes. Because they haven't figured out chain drives yet.
Someone looked at that and went, ah, yes, perfection, and it actually sold out. Like,
No.
bro.
They were like, it would go faster with a bigger wheel. Let's min max this shit.
That's min max this shit. I mean, they did in fact min max the thing. Look at the fucking wheels. One of them,
Exactly.
one of them is max and the other is min.
Exactly. That's min maxing. That rear wheel. It's a dump stat.
The OG min maxing, brought to you by the
Exactly.
penny farthing. God, I wanna watch Copper Hole now. God damn it.
Hold on. I'm shooting ducks on a bridge.
What the fuck?
They keep going across the bridge.
Chat, my game master is shooting ducks across a bridge.
Yeah. It's like shooting ducks in a barrel, except it's a bridge.
You know what? I can't argue with you on that, technically. I technically cannot argue with you about that. And that kind of infuriates me slightly.
Uh-huh.
This the type of shit our game master is up to outside of session, guys. Ignore the 3 a.m. text that I sent him asking him about what chaos I can do for Myrna to cause more chaos. Like, I remember there was once I sent you something outrageous and you were like, what the hell, you sure you want Myrna to be able to do this? I forgot what it was though. What was it?
Can't remember.
It was something to do about being a warlock as well. Oh yeah, no, I remember I had sent you a TikTok where someone's patron as a warlock was the American healthcare system.
Ah, I see.
I remember that. That's the only one I remember at this point. Like, I sent you so much stupid shit about like what I want Myrna to do. Like, didn't I? There was something regarding Fireball as well. I forgot.
It was the one where his familiar is an imp and had it like essentially hold a what's it called? An improvised Molotov cocktail.
Oh yeah, that's why I ended up asking you in campaign if I can do that.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Oh no, just out of context without knowing it's duck off, I know, right? Imagine he was actually shooting ducks off a bridge right now. Please do not. I do not support animal cruelty on my streams. Please do not.
It would be hunting, technically, if you think about it.
It would be hunting, but it would also be against Twitch TOS, I think.
Ah!
I think it will also be against TOS, so I would prefer not to go down that route. And oh my god, this is so embarrassing to admit. This is nothing to do with Magiqwest as well, by the way. But apparently, when I was still a little one, um, I for some reason had a strange emotional attachment to rubber duckies. And apparently, like, I think when I was like 5 or 6, one of the rubber duckies was basically almost completely broken. Like the squeaker stopped working. There was mold growing inside of it from how often I played with it in the bathtub. And like my parents were like, yo, no, this duck's gotta go, man. You've still got so many ducks left in your cupboard. Like you play with them every day. You can let this one go. Apparently,
There are plenty of ducks in the pond.
there are plenty of ducks in the pond. It's insane. But basically, apparently, what had happened was infant Cell, like a baby Cell, was so distraught by the fact that she had to let go of a rubber ducky that I had apparently sat there and cried for 30 whole minutes clutching that ducky.
Hmm.
And the funniest part was apparently when I had stopped crying, I had asked my parents to take a picture of me and the ducky so that I had something to remember the ducky by. Despite
Aww.
the fact I had like 20 other identical looking duckies. To this day, it's still something that they bring up at like family dinner tables, and every time just like, God.
Do they still have the photo?
I think it's still in my mom's like iCloud. I think it's still
Oh
there. Like,
man, this it ages me that your it really ages me that your childhood photos are on the iCloud.
old Lolo. He's a
Uh,
Lolo. He's a grandpa chat. He's old man Himmel. He's old
can't
man
believe
Himmel.
it. I can't believe I'm being compared to old man Himmel. What the freak?
He's
This
old
is
man Himmel,
an
guys.
injustice.
That's adorable. It is kind of cute, but at the same time, it's also hilarious because the same thing also happened when I was like 10. Except it wasn't a rubber ducky; it was my Pepper Pig, my Pepper Pig.
Pepper Pig?
Yeah, my Pepper Pig backpack at the
Pepper
time.
Lunch?
What the fuck?
You heard me.
What the hell?
Hey,
Pepper lunch is insane.
can't blame a guy for enjoying bacon.
Bacon and eggs. But yeah, this same thing had in fact happened to a Pepper Pig bag that I had when I was 10. It was even worse because at the time I was in Hong Kong. So basically, it meant that although I had brought the bag from Singapore to Hong Kong, I couldn't bring it back from Hong Kong to Singapore, and I was distraught. Like the last
Oh,
day that I was in Hong Kong, like my mom was like, "Okay, okay, Sal, we're going to throw this backpack away at the end of the trip, okay? We're going to leave it at the hotel. We're gonna throw it away, and we'll get you a new bag when we're back in Singapore." And little old me at the start of the trip, she's like, "Okay, that sounds okay." Because to me, time didn't mean a thing. Like 10 days seemed like 10 years to me. So when the time came, I had to like leave the bag at the hotel. I was like crying again.
oh dear.
Yeah. Because I don't even know I was crying. It was really one of those generic plastic Pepper Pig bags. I don't know why I was crying that much. God.
Man, I remember back in like what fucking elementary, I had a few classmates that had those bags that were like full on stroller bags, right? It was just a box and
Oh,
it was a
yeah,
stroller.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I remember thinking like, damn, I wish I didn't have to like fucking carry the entirety of my bag and just I could just stroll it around. And
yeah.
then I asked my parents for one and they're like, no, that's hella impractical. Fuck that.
Technically, you're right, though. It's really freaking impractical. Like, if you have a staircase, you're still gonna lug the whole thing up, and it's even worse.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But to be fair, my school at the time was just like one floor.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough.
So there was like none of that concern at all. I do remember, I do have this visceral memory. Not, wait, visceral make it sound so. Vivid, that's the word I was looking for.
Visceral.
Jesus Christ.
Visceral. Yeah, go on, go on.
I have this vivid memory where one classmate of mine had like a foot injury,
Mm-hmm,
right? So she was like on crutches and whatnot for like a couple of weeks.
mm-hmm.
She would sit on his shoulder bag
Mm-hmm.
and he would just pull her around between classes.
Oh my god. It's so
It
cute.
was pretty funny.
It's so funny. It's like, that's also kind of cute, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. It's a nice gesture. And I keep thinking, and I remember seeing that and I'm like, see, this bag is practical.
Why was baby Matt had his priorities? Baby Matt just wanted that freaking
Yeah,
stroller
I
bag.
wanted, I wanted a stroller bag, and I remember like when I had the money for it, I bought one of those, for like travel purposes. I bought one of
Mm.
those backpacks that also could be converted into a stroller.
Oh.
And I fucking love that one. It's broken as shit now because I've used it so much many times, but like,
No.
yeah, like the wheels are like fucked.
Oh my god.
It is not usable. I can still use it as a backpack. I cannot use it as a stroller.
Not fair. Time to start a coffee to get Mateo a new one. Get this man his stroller bag 2.0. I've never actually had one of those stroller bags. I just remember thinking they were cool, but same as you, my parents are like, this isn't practical. It's fine. Plus, maybe it's because of the land. In Singapore, a lot of the schools are like at least 4 stories. Like, I'm not even joking. My old like high school, it used to be like 5 stories, but they're currently refurbishing like the original campus. It's expected to be like 15 to 20 stories high now, apparently, according to
Jesus.
rumors. And I'm just like, what? But to be fair, it's because the government is reclaiming like half the land from the plot that used to have my old high school's original campus, which is why. But still, what the hell? Like, yeah, so basically, because of all the stairs and shit, like, I never really used a trolley bag. I just watched my classmates who had one, like, struggle up the stairs with them. And I'm like, that's why it's impractical. Like, they would have to, it's like watching, like, someone try to lift off their luggage off of, like, the conveyor belt. Like, it was like watching
Oh,
that. Like, imagine
yeah.
like this puny like 10-year-old with like 4 kgs worth of textbooks, and you just have to lug it up. How many classrooms? Okay, the thing is, my old high school housed basically from secondary 1 to secondary 6, so it's basically ages about 12 to 13 to about 17 to 18. So basically there's 6 levels. So back then, like, we had 5 to 6 levels, so basically each like academic level would take like one physical classroom level. But because you only have like half the land now, apparently they just decided to stack it higher. That's what happens when you don't have enough land. You just stack it higher like it's a game of Jenga.
Can I get this land a little higher?
can i get can I get this go a little higher? But yeah, so I would assume Sally crash. Saya, please
Right.
join us, Saya,
Giant.
join us. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. Man,
Hello,
Saya,
Hello.
Saya, yo man, let's go. We got Saya in the house.
Oh my God, babe.
How are you
No,
doing, Saya?
Myrna. Not Myrna, bro. Why did I call Myrna?
I mean, you're not
Hey
wrong. I
yo.
do play as Myrna. You're not wrong.
No, I'm like so used to calling you Myrna that I'm like, who's Sal at this point?
Tuesdays with Myrna.
That could be a thing. Tuesdays with Myrna?
Oh my god.
Anytime. You can step
Ah.
on me.
Ayo.
Hey
Ayo.
yo.
Hey, yo. Huh?
You know what? There are some party members which I would let step on me as well. So
Ah,
Oh my God.
there are.
it's
There
Raven,
are.
isn't it?
God damn it! Hey, God forbid. Hey. She's fine as hell. Okay. She fine as hell. Okay. God forbid Myrna be a little gay for her party members. God forbid Myrna be a little fruity.
Wait, who is it again?
Raven. like you get so scared.
Oh
You get so
my
scared.
God.
Hey, they fine as fuck, bruh. They fine as hell. Honestly, most of the party is fine as hell. So eh.
Wait, I have a question though. Can ether steps?
Can what?
You'd get stepped on by Elias, that's it.
Ah, right, because ether is saying.
And would you really want a rotting skeleton's like foot to step on you? That's the real question.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is the lore in the Google Docs. Basically, I do have like a Google document where I document all of like the session, what happens in the sessions, and like what the characters do, the character relations, stuff like that. I have to transfer them over to my Obsidian though for a clearer picture, because I cannot keep being 3 steps behind when I'm a player in Mateo's campaigns. I've seen some of the shit he's pulled out of his ass before, okay? It terrifies me.
Oh my god.
Like, I've
I'm
seen some of his sessions with, like, his other D&D group, and he showed me some of the prep for it as well. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's fun. By the way, for a fun fact, what's it called? Last week's session, right?
Mm.
Where we had like a map and everything, so I mentioned this to you, Sel, but yeah. I made that entire map, that entire dungeon, including the fight that you guys are still about to have. I did all that in like an hour.
Yeah.
my god.
I had to make the map in an hour too.
How does your brain even work? Do you want to like share some knowledge with us? And how do you even like come up with the progress of making the maps and the dungeons and everything?
It just takes practice, I suppose. I've made a lot of maps over the years.
DM of 10 years.
Literally. And here I am, like, I don't know, maybe more than 3 steps away from everything that's happening.
30 steps away. 3
It's like
centuries
I'm-
away.
Oh my
And
God,
still
that's-
actively stepping back.
That sounds about right.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Like, you have no idea how much it terrifies me to see Mateo work, both for Magiqwest and his other D&D group. Can I just say the name?
Yeah, you can say my home game. Call it my home game.
Your home game. Like, his home game, but like sometimes especially like when I'm asking him about stuff about Myrna, like I'll get like a little bit of like a sneak peek into what he's doing for Magiqwest. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm terrified. I don't know where the campaign's gonna go, and I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh
I'm fearing for my
God.
life here.
Oh
It'll be
my
fine.
god.
It'll be fine. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Myrna doesn't even know if her dad's alive or not. Myrna doesn't even know she's gonna be alive.
Whether or not
Oh my
whether or not Myrna's dad is alive, Myrna's gonna be fine. Because Myrna is her own person.
Well, I
Exactly.
mean, Myrna almost died twice.
Myrna almost saw.
Myrna is not her father.
Does that mean
Myrna.
Kyle is dead?
No, I'm just saying Myrna is not her father.
Myrna's fate is actually technically Myrna is her father in terms of like having their fate still both kind of unknown.
Myrna is in a similar position to her father, maybe.
There we go.
But then again, that's everyone. Everyone's fate is
Yeah.
unknown. What are we talking about?
Yeah, the
That's life, baby. TMCR.
that's,
When our lives are in the game master's
Trademark,
hand.
copyright, whatever the R
it's
is.
not even in his hand. It's in our roll's hand. Like it's literally in our own hands when we roll.
That's true.
Like if we fail, if we
Oh
die and
my
we
God.
fail death savings, like that's it. That we're gone. Unless someone has a revivify, that's it. We're gone. We're dead.
There are many means of revival.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
It's
my
time to learn
God.
how to revive instead of just curing people.
maybe maybe a revival is the best cure. Maybe the
Sometimes, yeah.
Myrna is not the father backflip. Myrna is not the father. Who would
Oh,
Myrna even
God.
father? Larry? Does Larry call Myrna dad?
Are you my dad?
No, not fucking Zach's fucking character. Gorg. I
This is-
adore him.
Fuck! Fucking
Is
crow.
it the father Myrna?
Sorry, I'm playing Duck Off.
Is Myrna Larry's father? Are you my
Are you
my fucking
Are you my
dad?
freaking dad?
Are you my freaking dad? God, I wanna start like the sequel to Fantasy High as well. I wanna see what the bad kids are up to again. I had so much.
Like,
I had so
the
much fun. What? What? Aren't they not called the bad kids?
yeah,
I
yeah, they
forgot.
are. I'm just laughing at the fucking. I forget. It was something to that effect. All right.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the bad kid. I actually forgot it, but man, I wanna see the six of them play again. They are so. I
I
wanna
mean, you
watch the
could watch
Intrepid Heroes.
Cloud. Wait, wasn't Cloudward also them?
Yeah, Cloud's also the same. It's the Intrepid Heroes. Yeah, it's the bad kids. It's always the Intrepid Heroes. Like
Yeah.
Cloudwood and Fantasy High are the Intrepids. But I also want to watch like some of the other D20 campaigns as well. But I can't watch that many campaigns. We still got like Critical
Yeah, you're
Role.
still yeah.
God, we haven't finished like the second episode of the current campaign. No,
Yeah.
God.
I remember like I subscribed to fucking Beacon too, and I'm like, I'm gonna get caught up, and then I just didn't.
We did not get caught up. The
See,
only
this is
thing we
what it
got caught up
means.
in is freaking Bullcraft. That's what we got caught up in.
Real.
Oh my god, I want to watch a Crown of Candy. I have heard good things about A Crown of Candy, but I don't really know the premise of it. It sounds interesting though. All I know is that there's a bunch of sisters apparently within the game, and apparently I'm gonna cry if I watch A Crown of Candy. But to be fair,
Have
I
some
cried.
candy.
But to be fair, I also cried at like Fantasy High. I don't remember which part it was, but I remember crying at one point. When was it?
Mm.
It was either Gorgak or it was either one of Gorgak's moments or one of the ball's moments.
Maybe it was the one, the most heightened emotional moment I remember from the ball from the first season
Was his
was
dad?
when he found his dad's like secret room,
Yeah,
kinda.
and his
Yeah,
magical
yeah, yeah.
revolver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
And
that was
like,
the part where
oh
I
yeah, and
cried.
there was a playback of like a
Yeah,
message
yeah,
that his
yeah.
dad left him.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah. That's
before
probably
the.
it. That was an emotional moment.
Yeah, I think it was that part. Like,
And then he was like, "I'm gonna fucking eat him."
hell yeah.
Not the dad, the guy who killed the dad.
Yeah, fucking eat him. Yeah. Okay, back to our campaign. Back to the campaign that you're running for us currently, Mateo. Uh, we gotta interview him, Sire. We gotta no. Do I call you Sire? Or do I call you Sil?
I don't know anything. It's okay.
It's your show.
It. What do you mean?
Ah.
It's my show.
It's literally your stream.
Oh my. Okay, friend. I'm
You
not
can
gonna.
even call me yours. What do you mean?
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. I'm being rizzed live on stream. Hey yo.
That is so sad. That's not Sue at all.
No, I can see Sil doing that as well. It just gotta be the right person.
Look, like Sue is still failing her vicious mockeries.
Cause Sil's
Oh.
adorable.
I cannot be vicious.
It's okay.
I'm trying. I'm just a bard.
I'm just a bard. I'm just a bard is insane.
I'm just a bard.
Just a boy.
I'm trying to go home. Oh, it's the world building and political intrigue of Game of Thrones colored with the aesthetics and food puns of Candyland. It's marvelous. If I had a dollar.
All I remember from that. Okay, I haven't watched it myself, but I remember seeing a fucking clip where Siobhan Thompson, the one who plays Adime, she was like, "Okay, I don't know who the big bad evil guy of Candyland is, but knowing Brennan, the big bad evil guy is capitalism, but I'm not sure how that works here in Candyland.
Was it capitalism?
I don't know. I'll have to find out."
If I had like a dollar for every time there was a food related joke that's prominent within a D20 series that involves Brennan and the Intrepid Heroes that I know of, I'd have $2 now. Like, I think if I remember correctly, there is a running gag about aioli in Cloudward Hole. To the point
Aioli,
where
like
this, like
the
the pasta, yeah.
yeah, pasta. I
Like
forgot
to the
exactly.
point that apparently there's something called aioli cereal within that campaign. If my brain is serving me right.
Oh my god, wait, that answers something. That answers something that happened in like what season 2 of Fantasy High, if I recall
They
correctly.
reference the aioli.
Yeah, I think they did. Like Lou, for some reason, had like a placard,
Oh,
right?
do
That was
not
like
feed
on
me
his yeah.
aioli.
Do not feed me aioli, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh my god.
I guess I'll have to find out. I don't know. There's a lot of D20 to go through, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I still
enough.
want to watch Critical Role for season 2.
Oh no, that
It's
was on
the
the
only
cloud
Critical Role
roll.
I've begun this.
Ah, fair
Oh, it's a
enough.
cloud roll. Okay, perfect.
Wait, did Lou actually pull up with a flag that said "Do not"?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Do
my
not
god.
feed me aioli, and I was like, I don't know what this bit is, but okay.
Like the only reason why I know this is because I've seen like a clip of them all eating aioli at the table, like legit, like
Oh my
small
god.
bowls of aioli in hand, and like I think it afterwards it like cut to a shot of like multiple bowls stacked together on each player's part of the table,
Oh
which was
my
filled with
god.
aioli. Do not feed
Yeah.
me aioli no matter
No
what I
matter what I
say.
say.
Get this man away from the aioli. Wait. No, wait. Sire, we gotta interrogate our GM about what he's gonna do to us. We gotta interrogate him. We gotta interview him.
I
Uh,
have like a question in mind, but like I feel like
Okay,
we're
go
say
ahead.
jumping
it, say
straight
it,
towards
say
the
it,
end.
You
say it,
can. You
say
can.
it, say it.
You
Because
can
I'm like
ask.
so new to D&D and everything.
Hmm.
Um how is this campaign like going to end? Like what are we
That is
going
a
to
good
achieve?
question.
Ooh.
Honestly, no clue.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's usually for a lot. Yeah, usually at this stage for a lot of the campaigns I've done, I have a general idea of where it's going. But the typical way that I do D&D isn't usually some DMs do this, and it's not wrong for them to do this. It can be fun, but it's not my style. Where some DMs go like, "Oh, there's this one overarching plot line in which the party has to like figure out, deal with, etc., etc., etc. Where there's the big bad evil guy that we need to defeat, or we need to, uh, you know, like say in a storyline, like we need to get the ring of power to Mordor or some shit like that. In my case, I typically, and this is where I will have to ask of you a lot of help in crafting your characters' narratives, like what sort of like arc you're looking for. And I usually enjoy working out using your own backstories, weaving them together into a more cohesive narrative, and then building a larger plot around that. That's usually my style. So right
Mm.
now, you guys are kind of like fucking around, and it's fine. Honestly, D&D is fine, even if it's like, hey, we just wanna like learn shit, fuck around. But personally, I think the one overall theme though that I want to keep for Magiqwest is the pursuit of arcane knowledge. Essentially, as you guys continue to find more powerful spells, find more powerful artifacts that have either been lost to the world or perhaps could be brought to the world for the first time. The world around you will slowly become, in its own way, more magical, more integrated with magic. And with that comes consequences, right? Like magic is a raw form of power. And if, say, you are becoming you are helping Hexenwald, for instance, become more powerful. How will other nations, especially their neighboring nations, feel about that? right? How about other factions that may have still apprehensions towards the return of magic into the world? How about those who maybe deem magic to be something restricted to specific individuals, or people who maybe are uncertain that maybe the Mage Blight will return? So things like that, right? That's the overarching theme.
Mm.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
Damn.
And in about what, 3 levels from now, that's where things get really interesting. Because next level is when you guys will start getting your first third level spells. And I've been allowing you guys to just buy, spells as if you were all wizards, but I've been allowing you guys to just, gain spells, buy them, because everything up to like the third level spells are available, right?
Mhm.
But after that, eventually in 2 more levels after that, that's when you finally gain your fourth level spell slots. But you won't be able to buy fourth level spells. So you're going to have to look for them on your own. And sirens are going on in my background. I don't know why.
Oh no,
No, it sounds like
Yeah.
ambulance, either ambulance or fire brigade, but not stopping here. So,
that's good.
but yeah, that's the gist of it.
Hmm.
Well, what do you think
Fireball.
about that? Ah, no.
Damn. I need some of like your brain cells. Like put them in my brain right now.
No, I need that.
You can share like I think 0.5% is enough for a good decent amount of knowledge that you have in your head, Mateo.
No.
Just one brain cell. Just
We just that
one.
one brain cell that I need. Right. It's like even the way how I came up with Savannah's, it's like I just need a brain cell for it. And like how Myrna see now how Cell introduced like a Myrna. It's it's so amazing like how the brainstorming and the backstory and everything went about.
Oh, trust me, it took a long time for me to finish this. Like, you can ask Mateo that. I think when he initially invited me to be a part of this campaign, I had basically like spaghetti noodled him. Like, you know how like there's this method of like seeing how pasta is cooked. For some reason, they're just like, ah, yes, let's throw it to the wall and see if it sticks. That was
Mhm.
basically what had happened between the two of us. I just kept
Hmm.
asking him what I could do and what I couldn't do with. I didn't even have a name for Myrna until like 2 days before the campaign started, I think, if I remember correctly. Like, I put that off until like the very end. Like, it wasn't even a back burner. It was like in the pantry. That was how raw that was. It just basically took a lot of like throwing random ideas at him and him being like, okay, we can work with this. This is too complicated. This is too abstract to work for now for your character, stuff like that. Just took a really long time. That document is like 3 days worth of work itself at its base, which is horrifying considering I did that during my exams.
Oh my god, but way to go, like to the both of you. It's really
Mm.
incredible.
I'd say the one of the easiest ways to go about it is to consider uh, what media you find interesting, right? What characters and stories, or perhaps what character arcs in media, in movies, TV series that you really enjoy, that you would like to act out yourself, right? And one of the fun things to do in when you're creating a character in D&D is to create a flawed character to begin with. Person you People often like sort of uh first thought is to create the character they want it to be at the very end. But consider that maybe they have flaws that they have to overcome throughout their adventure to become that person. Just things to think about.
Mm.
Hmm.
Like if I ask you, like, what's your favorite sort of like off the top of your head, can you think of like a character in like a video game, TV series, movies who like you really enjoyed, or perhaps maybe didn't even like all that much when you first saw them, and then eventually, over time, grew to enjoy them? Does anything like sort of ring to a bell?
God, my brain is empty.
Even if it's just a character you like,
Um,
whose personality you like really like or jive with.
Silas.
Silas.
Oh my God, I cannot think of
Lance,
anything
from
like
Lance.
off the top of my head.
Mafia boss who has a soft
Oh
spot
my
for his MC. Who seemed
Oh my
prickly, but
lord.
actually, who seems prickly and is in fact prickly, but honestly is. My god, his myth was so. I'm not even a Silas main, but Jesus. They cooked. They actually cooked with Silas.
Right.
Mm, God.
Damn.
Like, he reminds me of like somehow like he has like the sin of pride vibes for some reason. Like, he's so prideful, but like he actually has a soft spot for the people that he cares about. Although he's still
This ain't
very
how
prickly
mafia
about it.
works.
This ain't how mafia works. Oh my god.
This is the mafia that is like adjusted or to accommodate girls.
That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. A mafia adapted to center around girls. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
The Femafia.
Femafia. The mafemia. That sounds even worse. What the fuck?
Kind of sounds like Euphemia to me.
No, not you. Have you ever watched Code Geass?
What thing?
Code Geass.
It's
No,
an anime.
have not
You should.
watched
It's
it.
fun.
I
It's
haven't.
fun. It's fun. You had me
Yeah.
crying at my desk watching
Oh
the
my
anime.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
I recommended it to her. It's fun.
I do have it on my watch list because I've been just binge
Do
watching
it,
One Piece
do it.
recently.
One Piece.
Ah,
I am
Jesus.
so far behind and I'm still watching it every single day.
It's okay, Sai. I'm even further behind.
You've not even started it, have you?
I am at episode 0.
That only thing that Mateo is behind me. Oh
I
my
want to
God.
watch One Piece Red as
I
well.
I have no idea what the title even refers to.
He's
Like,
looking for the
is
One
it because
Piece.
the character, the one, like, is he like doing a jigsaw puzzle and like,
Oh my God.
Puzzle! Jigsaw!
is it like one of those 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzles and he's like he can't find that
Oh
one
my
piece?
gosh.
Is that
I
it?
went on like
How
a
close
lot
am
of.
I?
Oh my God. It's like they're going on hell a lot of adventure for Mateo to just call it like one piece. One puzzle piece.
No one puzzle
Yeah.
piece.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Hey, maybe that's why it's 1,000 episodes, right? It's
Isn't
a
there
1,000
more
piece
than that at this
puzzle.
point?
Maybe. And every episode he finds another piece.
Did he buy like a 99k piece jigsaw?
Maybe.
I don't even know how many episodes they have.
I swear the last time I checked, wasn't it like at least 1.3k episodes?
That's so many.
I'm not sure. I'm
And that's not including like the movies or whatnot, right?
Yeah, like One Piece.
How many
Red.
movies did they have?
I don't know. I'm actually not sure about that either.
Oh wait, no. I have watched One Piece. I have watched that one movie of One Piece.
One Piece Red.
Yeah, One Piece Red, I think.
Uta.
Yeah, Uta.
Yeah, Uta.
Oh, they have.
Cause like I think I was in like what's it called? I was over at a friend's place, I think, and they were watching. They had like a watch party, and I'm like, yeah, sure, looks fun.
Oh, it was good. Actually, Uta. No, Uta. That. What am I even
The
saying?
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yuta.
That movie was like the only reason why I even started watching One Piece.
Honestly, you're
Ah.
real for that.
Right.
God. Not gonna lie, I only watched the movie because I knew Ado sang the song.
Same.
God, Todd musical was so good.
Oh yes.
Like
Ado's vocals.
I know, like the moment I knew like JP had Ado singing and Ian had Amelie singing, I was like, okay, hell no, I need to watch the movie. I need to watch the movie. That's two of my Oshis.
Oh, let's go. It's so good. I just want to like take Ado's vocals out from her throat and just shove it down into
I
mine. Oh, it's so good.
know. She's a siren, bro. She's actually a
Shit.
siren. God.
So good.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor, but I think that that would ruin a vocal cord.
Oh my.
Just imagine it like, oh, just thinking, like shoving my hand down her throat and like, yeet.
Yo.
Mine.
My God. That's
Even
gore.
my dogs agree to it.
Even your dogs agree. That's gore of my favorite character.
Oh my god.
You guys talking about One Piece, I open Instagram and I see new official One Piece watch collection. What the fuck?
The algorithm is getting to
it's
you.
the algorithm. They hear me. I am in your walls. I am in your walls.
No,
My
they're
head
in
is
your
in my
watch.
wall.
You are on my watch list, Mateo. You are on my watch list. That's what you
Hey,
are.
yo. My God, she's gonna watch me from my walls.
Says the one who put like scry glasses everywhere in the Bullcraft server. Bro just went Okay, wait.
Well, I have another question.
Yes.
So, what happens if we do actually like all die in a fight?
TPK. TPK.
That's one of the questions that I sort of like. You know what? I'll worry about it when it happens.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
End of campaign. No.
Well, we may have
Nah.
the Grandmaster just coming in like a fairy godmother or something and like
No.
revive.
Maybe not the fairy godmother. Maybe the fairy man.
Fairy man, is Jorah gonna pop out and like take our soul?
No,
Oh,
you
not
know-
the sharp jawline.
No. Fairyman, like fucking Karen.
A Karen?
Karen. Oh my God.
What's that? The little, is it the one on the
The-
boat?
Yes, the ferryman.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god.
Bro.
My
Maybe you could do
brain
something
lagged.
that. Maybe you guys go to the underworld and figure that out.
Deep down,
We go to the underworld and continue with another campaign in the underworld.
find a reason for shame.
Interesting. What else?
What can the audience expect after
You can
Brackenhole?
ask things about your. You can ask about your characters as well.
Oh, wait, take the chance, Sai. Take the chance to ask about Zil. Take the chance.
I don't even. Oh, what do you think about Sue?
I followed that up with what do you think about Myrna?
I
Let's
think.
go.
I think there's still a lot. You can do with regards to, crafting out her past and how she came about here, right? Because right now, I feel like there's very little connection with Syl and her past. In terms of like where she came from, who she's close to, etc., from before she became part of this adventure group, and I feel like that's a good avenue for you to like build upon in the future.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. When I was like building up Sue, I didn't even know what I want to look forward to. I was looking forward to being a dragonborn, and then I end up being a human. Which I totally despise human. And is it okay if I talk a bit more about Sue here?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for
go
it.
ahead.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's like I think for what I have in mind for Sue is just she just want to share the music, right? And then um it's just like she happens to, find this party with Myrna and everyone else, and then just how do I say it? Like just follow them on an adventure, because she definitely don't have a path now. So all she wants to do is just to enjoy like what's there to explore in the outside world.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's definitely very broad. Like Sue has just it's just very broad right now. Yeah. So hopefully in like the more sessions that we do, I'm able to plan out so nicely. Yeah. Because even now she don't really have like an end goal that she want to look forward to, except for
Mhm.
like sharing music or being like a wonderful bard, because right now I'm just a bard who heals and
No.
can't do much damage.
Do not speak of my baby girl like that.
um, but yeah, it's interesting. I would say I've been even though I don't know much about D&D, it's my first D&D campaign, and
Mhm,
like
mhm.
I appreciate like you guys being so accommodative and everything, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to see how this
Yeah.
ends. Yeah.
Oddly enough, I think I've run so many campaigns over the years. Every single campaign I've run, I've had at least one to two like new players, like players who are new to D&D.
I didn't even know what D&D was all about.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, I didn't even know
You're
you have that like
you're a
freedom.
nerd, Sai.
Oh shit, I miss grass.
I'm actually. What about Myrna?
And
I'm actually curious.
hmm.
I think you just need to write down your thoughts.
Oh, that's it.
Damn, that's
What?
crazy.
You got a lot currently, and honestly, more than I am familiar with. So I'll figure it out once you have.
But what do you mean more than you're familiar with?
Huh? Like you're still crafting it. You're still figuring it out. And I think
Mm,
you're still going back and forth between what exactly it is you're looking for in Myrna and what you're
trauma.
looking for. Sure, but trauma comes in all sorts of shapes and flavors, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of letting like, cause I also kind of similar to like Saya with Sil. I also don't really know what like apart from the 1 to 2 very specific goals that I have for Myrna, I generally don't have like a very good sensing of where I want Myrna to end up for now. So I'm just letting the sessions like carry through, like carry her through it for now. I don't know what I want either for her. It's scary. Ah. It's like as if I'm
Ah.
actually Myrna and I don't know who the fuck I am. It's insane.
Oh no, it's too real.
It's the method acting, chat. E.
If you die in D&D, do you die? I'm kidding.
Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
Myrna, no, I will be there to heal you. I'm a bard. I want to be useful.
No, what do you mean you want to be useful? You have been. Do you not remember
Oh
like the
my god.
first? Which one was that? It was like the second or the third session. You running across the thing helped us solve the puzzle that we were stuck on. Remember? You
Oh,
are
bruh, the one with
useful.
the H.
Yeah, the one with the H. Oh my god, that was
Freaking.
horrendous.
We were losing our brains trying to clear that one.
Yeah, I have an Eldritch blasted the door and then you just ran over the thing and we're just like, oh, this goddamn GM. This goddamn
Oh,
GM.
I've learned over the years to make. The funny thing is, it's not very difficult to make puzzles in D&D, and this is not me knocking you guys for like not figuring out really quickly. This is just how
Okay.
puzzles go, right? This is just how puzzles in D&D go, right? And this has happened to experienced players as well as new players at my table, where I have learned not to make puzzles at all complicated. No matter how simple a puzzle is, people will either overthink it or underthink it. And so I've learned make it simple and they'll make a challenge out of it.
Oh my god.
They'll make
I
that
have
mountain.
another question.
Yeah, they'll make their own mountain out of a hill.
Why a H though, Mateo?
Why an H?
Yeah.
Hexenwald.
Oh.
Wow.
Because it was a mandate from the region of Hexenwald at the time, before it was a unified nation, to hide all that magic shit because it's ruining the land.
Ah.
Damn.
That's basically it. It is as simple as that. It's like,
I remember we were like so stuck on that, and I can't even find a relation from like the H to the hen that we had.
Same. I remember like after that session I had texted like basically like while we were trying to solve the puzzle I had filled up like an entire back and front of an A4 paper with like scribbles on like how we should go through the
my
thing.
god.
I sent that picture to Mateo and he was just like, what the hell?
Oh my
Not
god.
you overcomplicating?
Oh my god, Sal, do you want to send it to me? I want to see it.
Let me see if I can find that pic again.
Jeez.
Because I remember I sent it to Mateo like so long ago. Do you remember
Damn.
when was that one? Holy shit. Do you remember when that was, Matt? He does
early
not.
on.
It was really early on, I remember.
Yeah.
Let me search. Does anyone remember the date we had our like third session? Wait, it was the one session when Naya and Peony had to leave early.
Yeah.
The one where Naya took a bunch of Roxy took a bunch of berries and stuffed it into all of our faces. Let me see if I can find it. The glow berries. Take your time.
Damn.
Wait.
But yeah, that was really like an interesting one because when like I remember like you and Raven was just ongoing like what is this, what is that? I was just like just
Running
standing there.
around.
I don't even know what is happening and prepared to just throw myself to death or something.
Girl, no!
Oh my god, that
Not
was my
like
head
this.
process.
Not like this.
Damn.
I remember like I think like oh wait, what was it? Yeah, me and Ray were like racking our brains out and then you were just running around and then it like I remember he paused the map and my heart sank. I was just like, oh shit, like did you die? Like did you actually trigger a mechanism that like caused you to drop to 0 hit points? And then he's just like, no, so we'll just unlock the door. Like she unlocked the vault. I'm like, you're kidding. We spent like I counted the time after like the session was over. We had spent
my God.
45 to 50 minutes doing that puzzle. We had spent that much time. We had spent like
Jeez.
basically the back half of the session just trying to solve that vault.
Oh my god. I can't believe you remember the time. I just know we took so long and then my brain was already it's not there, but I see them like not there at all.
Yeah, it was like we were racking our
Oh
brains
my
and it turns out it's just a H. And it's just like, oh my god. Girl.
See, this is why we need some of the we need some of like
We need to
Dale's
steal his
brain
brain
cells.
cells.
Right.
We need
Like
to
is
steal.
anyone
No.
good with knives?
No,
Oh,
that would
never mind.
backfire on you.
Why?
What do you mean?
What do you
Because I
mean?
would overthink even harder.
What? What do you mean?
Maybe at least not to Myrna. Maybe you can give Myrna like a 0.001%, but you gotta give me at least like a 0.05.
Why
Why are we
What the fuck?
rationing brains? Like, okay, you get 0.001%, I get 0.05, that person gets 0.002, this person gets 0.1. Why?
And the good thing is, like the main source still gives more than like 99% of the brain cells, It's a win-win.
The many different depictions of how brain cells work is just funny to me. I remember hearing an insult at one point referring to someone who's like being like doing mental gymnastics, and someone said, "Oh my god, his two brain cells are fighting for third place."
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's
Oh my God.
crazy. That's actually crazy.
And I'm like, damn, that's poetry right there.
That's true poetry.
The
Wait, I was okay. I found one side of it. I didn't send Mateo like the other side, but I found one side of it. I'm putting it in like the party journal. I'm putting it in like the party
oh,
journal. You can see like the mental gymnastics I went
no.
through
Oh my
doing
God.
that.
Gee.
The other side of the page was like even wait, let me see if I can like put it onto my chat to like my streamer to show it. Like that was how badly I was like having mental gymnastics over this. And then it turns out that I was just overthinking shit.
Oh my God.
The laugh I
Amazing.
had was insane.
Oh.
Wait, let me see what you said.
A
Wait, let me
bedroll, 3 torches, 50 feet of rope, regular dagger, smooth scroll, animated armor. My goodness. Sell. My God.
Yeah, and then like at the very top, wait, let me put it on my stream first. Like at the very top, like right hand corner, you can see me like scribbling down notes for what was happening during the session as well. It was insane. It was actually insane. Like it's at to the point where like whenever we're having sessions, right, I have like a notepad beside me to like draw out or like quickly put down like hard bullet points of whatever the hell is happening right now. It's how bad it has gotten. Hi Peony, thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? We're talking about Magiqwest stuff right now. The one time where we had kinda did a oopie and had basically overthought the vault puzzle. Oh, it was a glorious time, man.
It was a good one. It was really a good
It was
one.
a good one. It was really a good one. Like we can look back at this and laugh.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Wait, let me find it. I found it. Wait, let me put it on my stream. VTuber stuff. What? Where is it? What? Where is it? Oh, why did it go into my Bullcraft thing? Okay, here. Oh my god, why is it so big? Oh yeah, basically,
Yeah,
look, chat. This was the sheet of paper I had sent to Mateo after the session. Filled with all of the freaking brains, like, overthinking I was doing during that vault puzzle. Like, it was to the point where I drew out, like, I drew out the map for no reason at all. I didn't even know what the map looked like. I just drew out a generic map. And I wrote down a brick. I don't know why I wrote. Oh, because I looted a brick. I remember now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we were using
Wait, I
like
still have the
bricks.
brick. I still have the brick.
Yeah, probably.
Not probably.
Look into it.
I still have it.
Inventory? Like with Myrna?
Yes, I still have it. I still have it. Because okay, there is lore behind this. Basically, when Mateo had before Magiqwest, Mateo had done a one shot for me Naya and another person to like see if we were interested to actually be in Magiqwest. And in that campaign, I remember we had looted a brick. We had each looted a brick. And at that time, Mateo had just told me about the light cantrip, where basically to my feeble, non-D&D playing mind, I cast that cantrip, I touch something, it glows. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a brick. Because if I have a brick as a light source, if anything attacks us, I can throw said brick at the attackee.
Oh my god.
And so basically when we had that puzzle in that one shot, I was like, okay, I want to light up the path. I'm like, Mateo, can I use like light on this brick? And he was just like, okay, what color? And I remember like pausing and being like, what do you mean what color? And he was just like, for the light cantrip, you can like make the light like whatever color you want. And I'm like, can I make it neon red?
Oh, hell yeah.
I think you were there for that, no, Sai? Like we showed you, like you and your Getsu watched us in the VC, I think. Like for that one part. But like, basically like now I have a screenshot. Like it's in my iCloud now, obviously, but so I don't have it on hand. But like now I have a screenshot of the corridor of that one shot map being bathed in neon red.
My
It's
God.
bathed in neon red light. And because of that, in this campaign, that's why I took a break. And I think I actually still have that brick. Is that why I can't carry that many items right now? Is that why I'm
The brick's
perpetually
not that heavy.
I took 2, I think. I told you I took 2
It's
bricks,
not
I
that
think.
heavy.
No, what the hell is weighing me down? My trauma?
I'm gonna have to check.
Okay, I'm
Myrna.
gonna check that next week. Yes? Yes, sir? Yes, sir?
Saying about like weight, I think I shouldn't have purchased like 100 arrows because
Why
apparently
did
I
you
can't
buy-
carry much.
Why did you buy 100 arrows?
It was cheap! And that took out so much of my weight, and then my back is like, ooh.
Pass it to 7 for you to carry.
Actually, good point. I would do it next
Pass
round.
it to 7.
Oh my god.
100? Who are you, the suitors trying to marry Penelope?
I have no idea.
When Penelope
Just-
said let the arrow fly, she did not mean it like that. She did not mean it like that. Oh my god.
12
100?
arrows? No, we're shooting 100 arrows, clearly.
The brain beats brawn. If you shoot 100 arrows in that direction, at least one of them gotta go in the hole.
Imagine if I shoot 100 arrows and none of them go into the hole.
Oh, that's just a skill issue.
You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more arrows.
Even after
Oh my
1,000,
God.
imagine not getting into the hole.
I think if you shoot 1,000 arrows and none of them get in, it's a sign to just leave. It's a sign to
my God.
just give up. Even the gods don't want you to get her, bro.
I will be the first to be that one.
I think at
Watch me
this
fail all my rolls.
no, we manifest against the D1s. We do not accept critical failures here.
Oh my god.
I wanna say the 49 soap doesn't weigh anything at all.
Right, I remember Easter buying soap.
Why do you have 49 soap? What are you gonna do? Oh my god. You're telling me, so technically you're telling me I can. Hi, Peony.
Explain here.
Explain thyself.
Okay, so there was a D&D session where I bought like 100 soap and I threw it down a staircase. And basically the zombies that we were fighting couldn't get up.
Oh my god. Was it Exandria?
No, it was not. It was a prior D&D.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go back to my stupidity.
100 soaps. That's crazy. Bye, Peony. What the fuck? So you're telling me technically the entire party could just have like 200 bars of soap in their invent and it wouldn't weigh anything?
I might cap it at like 100.
No. Hey, no, wait. That still works out because if all of us have 100 pieces of soap, we have 500 pieces of soap. We can. Okay, this is just stupid. This is just pure stupidity. I'm not actually gonna like do this. Imagine. I'm assuming Murph's house would have a storeroom somewhere or like a cellar where
Oh
he can
my
store
God.
stuff. Just day after day, the entire party just continuously buys like 100 pieces of soap each. Eventually, we're going to reach like a shit ton of soap.
Oh, and then
Marcella
what are we
is
gonna use
never.
the soap for?
Marcella is never going to have to worry about cleaning equipment ever again.
Jeez.
And I swear to God, soapy water has got to be a hazard.
I think they're safe to drink.
No! No!
Considering like all the adventures we're having, I think soapy water is like the norm now.
No, it's not. It's not. No, don't drink soapy water.
Like, imagine water with a little bubble. It's so much fun, isn't it?
Mateo.
This,
He's dead. He's dead.
this is what I mean by I need some brain cells. I clearly have none in
Mateo.
there.
Oh no, did the power
Yeah.
come? Oh, no.
I'm here.
Technically, if we were to drink soapy water, how many hit points would we lose?
Oh,
I'd say you get the poison condition.
this is an idea. I'll keep it in mind.
No, this is not an idea. This is not an
Okay.
idea. Wait. If we manage to slip soapy water into an enemy's drink, does that give them the poison condition?
If you can
Oh.
get them to actually drink it, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna taste it.
Aww. Me was made out of fat and ash before. What if we force-fed them the soapy solution?
Probably.
Still.
Time for some vicious, not mockery, but vicious attempt.
Vicious soapery. A vicious
I've been-
soap opera.
Oh my God, I've been feeling the what's that? I've been feeling the urge to kill a lot lately.
Oh my god. Well, you're in luck. Next week when we have our next session, we have to kill that giant clay thing. I'm scared.
Can't even. I think it will absorb the soap water instead. Who's near it
Yeah.
again? I don't remember. Was it Ether?
You and Ether were nearest to the monster. Myrna is close to the left side's exit door. Raven and Roxy are currently still loitering around the left side of the top part of the thing. Yeah, you and Sil and Ether, you're both next, like almost directly next to the monster. remember?
It's time to use the soap water.
Actually, technically, we're talking
something.
about real world terms. Shouldn't we use fire spells against it to like, bake it so that it hardens and it can't move? Like you like flash like in a kiln, you like flash burn it. I don't know. I'm no genius in this. I don't do clay.
Hey, do it like you did your character.
So I
Throw
just
shit at it, see what sticks.
Oh no. I can throw myself at it, that's what you're saying. Because I would
could.
definitely stick. Wait, how big can Larry go again? How big can Larry go again, Mateo?
I think it's mainly small
Oh.
creatures.
God damn it.
What's the plan?
I get
Other
Larry.
Larry?
I ignite a Molotov, I give it to Larry. Larry throws himself into the clay monster with the Molotov. I
No.
apologize. No. Why not?
Sorry, repeat it word for word. Let me
Okay,
see.
I ignite like this is over like as many actions as needed to accomplish this. I ignite the Molotov and I pass it to Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Larry takes the Molotov and jumps in, like basically shoves itself into the clay monster and let the Molotov explode it.
It wouldn't work
Why? Too dense?
because Molotovs don't explode.
Oh. I set fire. What if I set fire to the clay thing with the Molotov?
Yeah, you could. In that case, you can just throw the Molotov at it.
Alright, then why would I need Larry?
Because, like, if anything, a Molotov is least effective inside the monster. You want as much surface area
Oh, that's
covered as
true.
possible.
That's true. Man, I just want to commit arson. In D&D.
Yeah, well, you gotta do your homework.
What do you mean I gotta do my homework?
Your arson homework.
Okay, I'm sorry, damn. God forbid a girl want to fireball. But can't yet because she's currently still a little bit underleveled.
Gotta learn.
Cerise,
See, that's the thing.
please. Cerise, please. Give me my fiery ball of doom.
Before that, do step on me first, and then you can give fireball to Myrna.
I think she's gonna give blue balls, not fireballs. If she does that. That was a bit of a crude joke, I apologize. That's crazy,
See.
though.
My brain is not braining.
That's blue balls, not fireballs.
No. What, like just normal blue balls?
What do you... Is there a not normal blue ball?
I don't know.
Mateo, is that not normal blue ball?
I'm not answering this on.
On street, tell me up the street.
Wait, are you guys talking about like actual balls? Like blue balls? Let's not question it anymore. Oh, I genuinely cannot think right now.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, I can't. What's going on? What's going on? Oh my god.
Wait, are we not talking about blue balls like the normal blue, like actual like balls, but in blue?
What do you mean, like
Like plastic balls, plastic balls.
plastic?
Yeah. I was
The
talking
plastic
about
ball
those kind
pit
of
balls.
balls. Are you guys not talking about those balls?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Cerise is powerful enough to like conjure up blue plastic balls. Probably. Does plastic even exist in that
No, it doesn't.
era? No. She can give you.
Plastic requires first that we have discovered petroleum.
Have we discovered petrol? No, we've only have alcohol. God damn it.
Those are nowhere near the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we don't have petroleum, because I was just like, oh wait, Molotovs need petroleum or
perfume?
alcohol. We have ale. We have alcohol. It's fine.
There is
I have
alcohol
oil.
that is flammable. Yeah.
I have oil as well. I have my lamp oil that is definitely flammable.
I have flint, if I remember.
You have flint?
Yeah, for some reason I have a flint in my bag.
Oh my god. I only have like calligraphy tools and a lamp.
Something like that. I don't even know what's in my bag except for the 100 arrows that I have.
Oh, 100 arrows. Flint and steel, chicken jockey. You have a gaming set? Why do you have a gaming set? Bro has the setup in fucking medieval times. Bro's about to stream on fucking thigh tube. That sounds
Thigh-tube?
that sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. I'm so sorry.
Excuse me, thigh-tube?
Shush. I couldn't think of a better name on this.
What do you mean? Why thigh?
THY.
Thy?
Thy,
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I was thinking of another tie. Like,
Not the
Yeah.
thighs that we have, gang. I mean thy.
Why not
sorry.
thou tube?
Thou tube. That's bad. Thou tube.
Your tube or some shit like that.
You're a tube. Why does this sound mildly like an insult? You're a tube. What does it mean to be a tube? Okay, that's existential crisis questions. We're not gonna answer that. We're not going down that rabbit hole. We're not going down that rabbit hole. Wait,
Imagine
just
having
imagine having
uh-huh.
what? Imagine having what?
Imagine having like 100 jolly.
Oh my god.
You
Oh,
could
that'll
like
be
It's
eat
gonna be
one
horrifying.
every
it's gonna be
day.
like that fucking time in Minecraft where you just keep feeding the chickens,
Oh my
and then you have
god.
too many chickens, and then you just keep throwing eggs in there, and then you have too many chickens. That's what it's gonna be like.
Go to stream a literal stream. No, but wait, just a question. Can we sell our equipment for money?
You can.
I wanna sell
It will
my
be at half of how much you would have bought it for.
What if I didn't buy it and I just got it as a part of my start of my character?
It would be half.
Uh, how much? How much is a scythe? Not
A
a scythe.
scythe?
Sorry, not a scythe. The curvy blade thingy that you use to cut like wheat and grass. Sickle.
A sickle.
A sickle. Yeah. How much would that
I
be?
believe a sickle's like a gold piece.
So I get 5 silver pieces. Am I calculating that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I get 5 silver pieces. Okay, bet. I kind of want to sell some of my stuff for more money. I need money. Money, 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 money.
Money, money, money.
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 What else?
I need. What do I need? I want another jolly.
A bow. You need a bow for your 100 arrows.
Wait, I have a bow. I have it.
Can it withstand shooting 100 arrows though? That's the
Definitely
question.
I thought you bought a crossbow.
I did. That's why. And then I bought the bow. No, wait. No, I
Hell
didn't bought
yeah.
100 bow. I bought a crossbow, and then I remember buying arrows, and then like Mateo was like, "How many do you want to buy?" And I was like, "Oh, give me 100."
I want your entire stock.
Right. Then that's
Though
why my bag is
for crossbows, they're called bolts.
Oh
Bolts.
no.
bolts.
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 Oh no. Does
I
that mean your
imagine-
100 arrows are ineffective now?
Bolts. Wait, what? How
I
does
think-
bolt looks like again? Hold
I
on.
think you bought bolts.
Hi Snooze Meal, nice to see you. How are you doing? I did in fact scuff, god damn it. I scuffed like 40 minutes.
Bolts. Oh, they're shorter, which is even better because I can throw them instead of using the bow. I mean the crossbow. Right. Like Myrna has like magic hands. I can just ask Myrna to just yeet the bows.
I think not just me, I think Ether also has mage hand. You can just ask any of us to yeet it. You can pass some to me and I'll
Damn.
pass it to Larry and he can throw it. Seven
think
can
I have,
throw it
like-
too, I think, as long as you teach him how to throw stuff.
Damn. I think I do have like mage hand too as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's go.
Oh no. Now imagine Raven and Roxy also have mage hand. The entire team just pulling up with like a mage hand.
It's just bolts.
Yeah, amazing. At least you're keeping it consistent. No, I don't want my scuff to be consistent.
It's okay. When you scuff, it means you made it.
Real.
You're there.
The more you scuff, the more you know you've made it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, okay, this is more of like a serious question which us players already kind of know about, but GM care to let our audience in as to the scheduling for the rest of the year regarding our campaign.
Yeah. Most likely we'll have maybe 1 or 2 more sessions this November. And then we're on hiatus for December up until mid-January. Yeah. Cause holidays.
Yeah.
Yay to holiday.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh no.
Like,
Where you can save £50 per person. No.
that's £200 for a family of 4. Darling, hold my hand.
No, God. Oh, another question. Do you have like a initial plan on how long you want this campaign to run for?
Good question.
Do you?
Do you? That's
Nope.
it? Oh,
No idea.
interesting.
Something we'll have to discuss.
Oh.
But at most, maybe a year. Could extend
Mm.
depending on how you guys feel by then.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could end it by a year and then start a new campaign if you still want to play.
Ooh.
Mm.
That'd be fun too.
Yeah.
Because I remember you also wanted to run like other campaigns as well, right, Mateo? Like Draw Steel.
Yeah, there were a couple of modules other than D&D basically where they're TTRPG, so they run similarly to D&D but have different rule sets, right? And two of the ones that I was looking into were Draw Steel from MCDM Productions and Daggerheart from I forgot the name of the company, but the one that Critical Role's from.
Mm.
I still haven't read up on them. I've been looking through the source material. And I still need to figure out how it works.
Time to get reading.
Yeah.
I have 7-pound poles so that I can drop them with Mage Hand. Oh my god. Peony.
See, that's why I need like GM's brain cells, I swear. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like if I use too much brains, I can feel my head like heating up. I don't know if actually that's like a
No.
thing or not.
That doesn't sound right. What?
Are you a
I
CPU by any chance?
maybe maybe I'm not human at all. I'm just a program.
Just put a heat sink near your head is insane.
Oh my god. It's insane.
No, I kind of get what you're saying. Like sometimes within the campaign, like when it gets like it starts to get a little bit more heated, like you actually have to think about what you have to do next. I get it. Like
Right.
your head gets like a little like hotter, and like
Mm-hmm.
your vision starts to swell a little bit. That sounds medically concerning. I promise I'm fine. It's just I promise
Oh
we're fine,
shit.
guys.
So I'm not the only one who feels that way.
Yeah. Like it's like, oh my god, you gotta think now. Like you gotta, your actions have consequences. Like,
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
don't want to keep like being stuck on the puzzle as well, because then you're just like, it feels stagnant. Like, we're not
And
making
you
any
can't
progress.
reload a save.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Yeah, you can't reload a freaking save. Like, I'm like Baldur's Gate. I still haven't actually played Baldur's Gate.
There's no save, it's just explode and die. You're overheating. That's
Oh
it.
my god. No, there's no way. You can
Not
save
the
a
Sa
file.
explosion.
Sire.ext has exploded.
I see that coming soon.
Oh
Maybe
no.
the next one.
No. That's way too early in the campaign to explode. No.
Oh god.
Nah.
Not on Jolly's watch. I still have to take care of Jolly.
Real. Gotta
The
live for the
chicken.
sun.
I have to fatten it up so I can eat very good fried chicken after.
What the hell?
Alright,
What the
okay.
What
That
the
did not
hell?
happen.
Have you been using Obsidian for a long time? No, actually, I think I just started like at the start of this campaign. So as you can see, it's still incredibly bare right now. But yeah, I'm newer to Obsidian and D&D. Both I'm new to. I only started both in like July, August. What do you think? Do you think it's useful for you? Honestly, I find it decent because I like using like I like drawing graphs to like mapping out my thought process. So personally, it's okay for me. Like I would rather still use pen and paper. I'm gonna be very real. But hi, thanks for the first time chat. How are you doing? We're talking about a D&D campaign right now. Mahaha. And the Obsidian file you're seeing right now is actually our D&D. Like a lot of bits stuck together. Hehe.
Also,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sal,
Yes.
thank you for having me. but I do have to go for now.
No, thank
It
you for
was a
being
good
here,
talk.
Thanks for coming
Saye.
along,
Thank you,
Sai.
Yay.
Mateo. Thank you, Sal. Thank you.
See you next week, Saye.
See
Yeah.
you.
See
I'll make sure
you.
to explode. All right.
No,
No.
no. It's just us two now. Yeah, most of the platforms that have VTTs are like your note system like this. I find it pretty useful too. Actually, I think within our Foundry VTT, like specifically to Magiqwest, I think. Wait, Mateo, did you put a module in for note taking? I remember you have a party journal in there, right?
No, it's just what's it called? I believe originally it was just a Google Docs that was embedded
Ah,
into the VTT. Although I did also include Simple Quest there, but we don't really use it as much.
yeah,
But
fair enough.
what I am using is something called Lava Flow,
Oh,
where it does allow me to import Obsidian markdown files into Foundry as notes, which is pretty cool.
ah. There you go, Nadexa. You've got your answer.
Uh, yeah. If you're curious about Simple Quest, here, hold on. Simple Quest by
Thanks for being here, Saye. Rest well.
Although I don't remember if it was free or not, because I did get the premium, like, freaking
Ah,
subscription for their Patreon, so I
fair
could be
enough.
wrong.
Do you need any kind of different note-taking system when you're playing D&D? I can't speak for Mateo, so I'll let him have the floor as well regarding this, but I do use physical pen and paper as well as Google Documents, and I tend to send myself short snippets of whatever happens into my own, like, we have a party journal, like, channel within our D&D server, so I usually also send in, like, my small brief notes over there. So what about you, Mateo?
It's just Obsidian, really. I think I'm every now and then I do maybe have like a notepad or either physical or on PC where I just write down what's it called? Just the nouns essentially, like places, names, events, etc., etc. And then later on after session, I turn those into notes on Obsidian.
Mm. I guess whatever works for you mostly. It also does come down to how you usually take notes. Like for me, I'm a very visual person. I prefer writing down stuff and being able to draw next to it to expand upon it. So it really depends. That's why I prefer physical papers. I'm very clever. I'm on PSA in Math Paper Quest. That's crazy.
I think the reason I came around to Obsidian was I was trying to look for a note-taking tool where I could have an infinite number of subfolders, right?
mm.
Because that was one of my issues, I think, when I was using OneNote for my D&D notes, was that I could only have like up to like three subfolders. So if I had a folder for like, oh, NPCs, locations, etc., 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 and then a subfolder inside that, but then it caps out at three. One thing I did enjoy from Obsidian is that, you could just keep subfoldering and subfoldering and subfoldering as much as you can. Yeah. I
Ah.
think I think before I landed on Obsidian, I was looking at Notion actually because I remember Notion also allowed me to just, subfolder as much as I want, organize it how I'd like. But the thing that really clicked for me with Obsidian was the linking, the note linking, essentially. Like the ability to essentially link notes together like you would in a Wikipedia page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed it because if I made like a link, right? If I made a link to a non-existing note and I click the link, it makes the note for me and I can just write it out. And I do enjoy and what you're seeing right now is the graph view of it. So it kind of helped in a sense of like, oh, these are the notes that I haven't fleshed out yet. These are the notes that these are the, for instance in D&D, these are the NPCs which I haven't like written down more formally into like an actual written note, et cetera, et cetera. So it also encourages me to actually write down things because I can like see very clearly on the graph which parts of my note taking have yet to be like explored. Like sometimes I offhandedly say, "Oh, this character's name is so on and so forth," not really having like a specific plan for them yet, but understanding they're going to be important in the future. So I make a note of them, and then later on when I review it, I'm like, "Okay, let's flesh this character out a bit." Like maybe from like one sentence worth of exposition that you guys got in D&D, let's flesh them out to like maybe one paragraph that, if you guys want to like prod and explore further, at least there's something ready for that. But yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that is a wild limitation to have a note-taking app. I don't know why some like note features, like some note-taking apps, they're like, oh, if you want like unlimited features, you gotta pay for it. And I'm just like, I might as well just use pen and paper at this point. Like, at least that one's free. I have to just pay for ink and paper. That's it. It's like cheaper than your subscription.
Yeah, technically, Obsidian does have a subscription,
That's
but
what
it's
I call sync, right?
specifically, yeah, it's for syncing
Yeah.
essentially, which I'm like, I might try doing something because the thing is you can't because of how Obsidian works, right? It is simply just it's literally just files in a folder. And Obsidian simply converts those files in a folder structure into your notes essentially. So you see how you have like NPCs and the party as like your folders?
Yeah.
Those are physical folders in your file explorer. Like when you make a new folder, Obsidian makes a folder in your vault. When you add notes, Obsidian makes the markdown files for those notes. So it's just a matter of structuring everything correctly and making sure everything's there, right? So that like the data structure is there. So I was considering using something like I don't know what the Windows equivalent is because I remember using something similar for Linux, which was rsync. I know there are versions for Windows that works where basically you kind of like select a like you what's it called, at least for Android there's an app for it. I don't remember if there is for iOS, but like you can like get an app for it on iOS and you can get like the Windows version at the same time and be like, okay, connect the two, authenticate, okay, allowing file sharing, and then okay, phone, you have folder, I don't know, cupcake. Name it folder cupcake. Desktop, you also have a folder cupcake. Whatever happens in folder cupcake on either device, you communicate with each other and make sure your files are synced, and that's it. So it is possible to use a third-party syncing tool to sync your Obsidian. So I'm considering looking into that. But then again, I'm like, I don't use Obsidian outside my PC, so fuck it.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Me, it's my GM thought process behind using Obsidian. You should see his Obsidian, honestly. His is much more, I wouldn't say neat, but it's much more structurally organized that in a way that it's easier to see at a glance. Mine is still in the process of being done. So like you see now, like mine is like completely grayed out and it's like it's not fully fleshed out yet with whatever's been happening with our recent sessions, like our 2 newest regions I haven't added it in. But for his Obsidian, I've seen it before, his is also color coded actually, which makes it easier to see at a glance. And you also had like a few more modules for it, right? I forgot, that made it easier to see like the connections and stuff. I forgot.
Not necessarily. I don't think I got any modules for the graph
Oh,
side of
but for the note
things.
taking side, I remember you had like 1 or 2 modules.
No, that wasn't for D&D. That was for
Oh,
like my work, where
yeah.
there was a module I used that allowed me to essentially index PDF so that when I do search, it searches the words inside the PDFs as well.
Yeah, that one.
So yeah, it's useful for my work.
Whoopsies.
Oh, yeah, that is another thing that I do enjoy about. That is one thing I do enjoy about Obsidian is that there are community plugins. Like people like create these sort of like essentially mods for Obsidian. Oh.
So they didn't faint. I'm playing with my stylus right now, and I hit my stylus too close to my mic, and I dropped my mic. My bad, chat. My bad. I'm so sorry. Mm. I'm sorry. Alamak, I know lah. Alamak lah. I bodoh lah. Sorry lah. Sorry lah. I see beta already. I cannot now. I was like, I came home at like 6 something after waking up at like 6 something. Jialat liao. Jialat. We're doomed. We're doomed, Mateo. We're doomed.
What? I don't know what that means.
We're doomed.
Sorry, the sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Well, shit. My game master can't read. It's Jover. It's Jover.
Mhm.
Oh, my Ahoge. My Ahoge wobbles. I actually did not notice that before. Sorry, I got distracted.
Your what wobbles?
My Ahoge.
Ah.
My little thing, it's
Yeah.
bouncing. I actually did not notice that until now. Do you know my model?
Bruh.
No, like, did you know my
I remember
model
it took
can
you months
breathe?
before you.
Before
I
I
remember
what?
it was months before you realized your model had like boob physics or something.
Yeah. I didn't realize I had jiggle physics until like, I think it was like August of this year. I didn't notice that for like the entire like year that I had like debuted. I'm pretty sure like I discovered it like a week after my first year debut anniversary. I was like, wait, I have jiggle physics? I'm beating the Planck allegations?
It's insane.
And like apparently I have a breathing module as well. So like if you leave my model like still enough, you can actually see it breathing. And like basically everything has jiggle physics. My collar, my necklace, my tie, my... Did I say collar already? I think I said collar already. My hair,
Yeah.
my earrings, even my wings and my hands have like physics. It's actually insane. Shout out to my papa, who apparently no longer does rigging services.
No.
he moved on to be like life to the artist, so it's okay. I still love my papa very much. He changed his username, but if you ever find him on Bilibili, I think he's called Yu Chi. You can find him there and commission him. I think he does like L2D plus rigging now, like it's not just rigging. Because when I got my model, I had gotten it like basically it was 2 artists in one package. So my model mama my mama drew it and then my papa rigged it. But now I think both of them do L2D plus rig in one service by themselves. That's why. I say my papa was slightly newer to the scene back then. Rigging gobber. Is there anything else I want to interrogate you about Magiqwest? Or is there anything you want to interrogate me about? As a GM? Or like as the person who introduced me into D&D in the first place? What?
I died to a sniper in Dakov. Anyway. I lost everything.
No. When did you start playing D&D? For me, I started this year. Like I've heard of it like ever since the pandemic started. I've heard of it, but I never really got to play in it until this year, July, when Mateo dragged me into D&D. Like I think I basically like he told me that he was a DM, like a GM for D&D games, and I was just like, oh, that's interesting. I've always been interested in, but I've never been able to find a group or to like actually, play in an actual campaign, or like had people teach me about it. And well, the rest is history. And now he's my GM.
Yoinked.
What about you, Mateo?
Oh, let me think. When was it? 2015? Yeah, it was when I first started playing D&D. And I believe like a year or two after that was when I first started DMing for myself. Funny thing is, I started with Dungeons and Dragons, but when I first started DMing or running a TTRPG, it wasn't even Dungeons and Dragons. I just made up a system, and it was terrible. It was horrifyingly terrible. And then even after that, yeah, I think I ran like a friend for high school. I ran a game for high school friends, and yeah,
It's
I
really
just kept
fun.
going. I'm mostly DMing for the most part. I'm a forever DM, but also like I enjoy DMing more than I enjoy playing. DMing is a lot more engaging for me, and if I'm just a player, usually I get distracted. Like there's not enough to engage me if I'm just a player.
Fair enough.
Streaming while DMing also is an extra challenge in and of itself as well. Like all three of my monitors are just filled up with stuff that I need. What's my thoughts on Singaporeans like like playing as GMs or playing D&D? Okay. Do you think people from different countries play differently? Uh, I don't. I think they're all gremlins.
What is that supposed to mean?
You know what it means. They're all gremlins. In one way or another, they're gremlins for something, right? In very different ways. There are those who are gremlins for what's it called? Loot. There are those who are gremlins for murder. There are those that are gremlins
So
for,
thank you so much,
you
Nexa,
know,
for the follow. We'll have one session next
sticking
week,
themselves
so I'm
in
excited to
all
see
sorts
you
of trouble
next week when
kind
we
of
play
thing.
D&D.
I think people are just people. You'll always get different kinds of people, and there's too many people in one country for me to generalize. Like, what's it called? A murder hobo in the Philippines has more in common with a murder hobo in Singapore than they do with a goody two shoes in the Philippines.
You know what? That's a good. That's fair. No,
Mhm.
hey! That's wrong. I can eat chewing gum. I cannot sell or buy chewing gum in Singapore. That's the law in Singapore. Okay,
Oh,
you can.
perfect. You know what? I'm actually gonna have some chewing gum right now.
The audacity. The
Yeah, you can't
audacity.
arrest me.
No, we can eat chewing gum. It's just that you can't buy or sell it in
So how
Singapore.
do you get it?
No, you can buy it overseas and you can bring it in, but you cannot like
Oh my
sell it.
god.
You cannot sell it domestically, and you can't buy it domestically either.
Just
You are
going all across the fucking
yeah. Every time I
border just to get chewing gum.
every time I go to Hong Kong, I come back with like at least like 20 packs of chewing gum.
I'm gone.
Chew, man. Now I want chewing gum. Okay, fun
I
fact.
don't even.
What? Not even what?
I don't even have chewing gum all that often. I can't even remember the last time I had chewing gum before this month, and it only happened because a friend of mine gifted me some chewing gum from fucking Australia.
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 From down under.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know what the what even is this brand. All I see is a 5. Rig. Wait, what?
What?
Wrigley's 5.
Wrigley's 5? What?
Yeah, that's the brand apparently. To be fair, it's good chewing gum.
Is it like this like black colored with like blue?
Yeah.
The peppermint one? The
Yeah.
35 sticks? It's 5 gum? Are you serious? Oh my god, he got the legendary 5 gum, guys. He got the 5 gum. It's
What
so
the fuck is a
adorable.
5 gum?
It's a meme basically. There's a meme that's like how to chew 5 gum.
Mm.
Meme.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, 5 is a brand of sugar-free chewing gum manufactured by the Wrigley Company. Yeah, it's literally 5
It's
gum.
5 gum, gang. It's 5 gum. Let's fucking go. But actually, yeah. I don't know, it's because I don't really look that often. I didn't really see many people in Singapore playing D&D until I actually started digging. Not the 6-7 gum, man.
I don't
Now,
think they came out with that yet.
girl. Wait, oh my god, of course Peony comes back Dimensional 6-7. Hi Peony, welcome back.
I mean, you can look it up, but I think it's just 5. It's
Yeah.
like fucking Big Hero 6. It starts at 6.
Rokunana. Rokunana. Gum. Yeah.
Animpito.
What? What did you say?
6-7, basically.
Loktat. I forgot I shouldn't say in Cantonese. It sounds like a swear. 6-7. 对. 6-7. Yeah. I didn't realize how many people in Singapore played D&D until I started digging deeper into it. Now I do know of like 1 or 2 places who do host D&D sessions, but I am way too shy to participate in them. Also cause like apart from Magiqwest, there's also West Marches that I'm somewhat involved in. So I say somewhat, I haven't played ever since I haven't played since the 1 quest. I played 1 quest and that's it. I can't. It takes me too long to make a new character. I angst over them too much. I can't. I am too high for this. Hehe. Oh my god. Yeah, there's at least 3 in Singapore. Yeah, but independent GMs, they like, I think in Singapore, especially in Singapore, they charge by the hour. It's like $25 to $30 per hour. I remember. And the main,
Damn, that's insane.
yeah. And no, and the thing is like, it's not that I don't trust them. It's I'm too shy. I'm too shy to join them.
Okay,
Welcome to
right now, I think at least the market in the States for what's it called, paid DMing, they usually charge like average around $20 per head per session for like a 4-hour session. Per hour is kind of insane.
I think because the demand in Singapore isn't as high to a certain extent. Like, it's quite hard to. It's a notorious fact that it's practically almost impossible to get a D&D party to actually sit down in person to play a session regularly. Especially the older you get, like the memes of like there never being a complete party session except for like session 0. Yeah, that's every country, but like in Singapore, like every day you wake up early, you go MRT, you go company or you go school, you work until like 5-6, and then you come back by bus or MRT or by car, and then the rest of your night you're just grinding your soul away for your boss or for your school. Practically no time to play D&D. Like I don't even know how some of us managed to become VTubers with like the freaking schedules that we have. Like every single day I like look at the Singaporean like Singaporean VTubers I know, like they're either working or they're streaming or they're sleeping or they're studying or they're off to NS. I'm like, how are we how are they juggling this and streaming? I can't.
Amazing.
It's the grind. It's literally the grind. It's really.
It's the grind.
We are not. I know we are legit not. It's actually insane. It's a cry. We just cry when we mute the mic. Real. That's everyone. For real. But yeah. It's actually insane. Like I'm pretty sure like on average the dice like I see like international die that we can buy online for D&D is like what 24 to 50 per set. And at Singapore, the base price is 48 SGD.
Wait, what?
For okay, to be fair, it's like a
Wait,
whole
are you
set.
talking about like
D&D die, yeah.
D&D dice, right?
Yeah.
What the frick? Wait, I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. Let me look up how much I bought my very first like physical dice set.
Now, I remember seeing like for us at least. Maybe it's because I'm looking at like the prettier designs as well. But it's like the base price is always
Are
like
there no
15.
like cheap versions of it?
On Shopee, yeah, there is. It's like $1.
Yeah, those are fine.
But to be fair, a lot of
I
the
remember
times the Kalai
buying.
ones is like not it's out of
Yeah,
stock, that's why.
I remember I had bought like. Yeah, I'm looking at my old order. It was like 8 sets of dice, and it was what 15 SGD total.
Damn! It's like
Just cheap
$2.
dice, but it's fine.
It's everywhere, bro. It's everyone, bro. The Disney Channel flow is insane. Damn. That's really cheap though. It's like what, $2 per set?
Basically.
Jesus. Maybe because I'm looking at the fancier die, I don't know. I like seeing pretty die. I'm a die gremlin, I don't know why. I like the pretty shiny iridescent die. I just need to get my grubby little fingers onto them.
No, she's a dice goblin.
Yeah, like you've seen my Baldur's Gate dice, specifically the very iridescent rainbow glittery one. And the way I like formatted my die in Magiqwest is also like the it's not iridescent and it's not glittery, but it's like purple and shiny.
Yeah.
Wait, die bucket grab? You pay
Oh
one
yeah.
price. Holy shit.
I remember a friend of mine did one where it was like a beer mug, right? And he paid like $5, and basically you just scoop up a beer mug's worth of dice, and it's all yours.
Holy shit.
But it's one of those things where it's kind of like you get a mishmash essentially. It's basically
Yeah.
surplus dice, right?
Yeah. What am I
And the
gonna
funny
do
thing
with a
is,
whole
you're more
bucket of
likely to
dye?
get like D6 and shit out of it.
Uh,
It's like, so I
what?
think what he did with it was like he gave them away to like friends and whatnot.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, like what are you gonna do for like an entire beer mug or like even a bucket worth of dye? Like there's only so many D20 like there's only so many die you can roll like in your lifetime. Like let's be for real, like if you're not playing like a TTRPG, like after you outgrow Monopoly, how often are you gonna roll a die?
It's exactly they're targeting exactly the audience they know they're targeting.
Yeah. Jesus. Even if you play TTRPGs, there's only like a certain amount of like die you can roll in your lifetime.
True.
Like what am I gonna do with an entire bucket of D6s? What am I gonna do?
Play Warhammer.
Oh my god, what do you mean? Is it notorious on needing like a shit ton of die?
Yeah, they use these like I don't know if you've seen like one of those Warhammer dice. Let me look it up because like one of the common things I've seen people have are these sort of like cubed. Man, why am I not seeing them when I'm looking for photos online? Is it just specific to here?
I
But
have
I
no idea.
remember uh let's But yeah, it uses a lot of D6s. You wouldn't be so like a lot of Warhammer players I know, they usually have like maybe 20 D6s.
Ah, that's actually surprising.
Yeah. The system uses D6s and it uses them a lot.
Imagine like your GM just asks you, okay, please roll, and you just bring out the entire bucket of die and just dump it onto the table.
Yeah. It's
Amazing.
Warhammer for you.
Maybe the real hammer is that bucket of die that you're about to throw onto the table.
I've never actually played Warhammer. I've played the Warhammer TTRPG, but I've never played the actual like
Ah,
what's it called? The war game Warhammer.
maybe it's time to play it. Maybe
Nah.
it's Maybelline.
Nah. I've played war games before. I think I remember I played a Star Wars themed war
Ooh,
game, and it was
ooh.
okay, but this amount of setup needed for it is insane. And I only ever played it in like fucking what's it called? Uh, what tabletop simulator?
Ah, yeah, fair enough. Nah, fair enough, fair enough. Just do one shot. Hmm. honestly, I think I'm generally really just too shy to play in like D&D campaigns that aren't run by friends, or like has at least like one friend
Fair
I
enough.
know of. I'm an introvert at heart, guys. Don't. I know I seem to follow the loud is funny rule, but guys, I am an introvert at heart. I'm very shy when it comes to meeting new people. So like not even just D&D, like typical events. Like if I don't know at least one person, I tend to end up starting to be either extremely quiet or to overcompensate, I start being extremely loud. Which is a problem. I need to work on my confidence a little bit regarding that. But yeah. Also because two campaigns is enough for me right now. Like I have someone asking me about joining a third campaign right now, and I'm like slightly pausing as well. Like I'm interested,
Oh,
but
oh, which one was this?
the one I sent you the details about.
Ah,
Yeah, that one. We still need like 3 more players for that, so we still need 3 more players for that campaign as well. So currently I'm like putting that on hold for now. Once I find like 3 more people, we could probably go on with that. But also at the same time, it's like 3 campaigns. Technically 2.5. We don't really play in the West matches that often.
I might get back into that though.
Same. After my finals, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
Mayhaps. Yeah.
Oh,
I should.
it's 11. I should head off.
Oh, okay. See you,
Yeah, but
Mateo.
thanks for having me.
Thanks
I'll
for
see you
being
next week.
here. I'll see you next week as well. Bye bye.
Bye.
But yeah, I think I'm also going to end off soon because it is 11. I'ma just. Let me see if I can read someone actually. Let me see who I can read. Woo 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 woo. Hmm. Let's see. Who has events right now? Who has events right now? Hmm. You know what? Let me bring you guys over to Wen, baby Wen. So I think Wen is currently doing a 12-hour stream, so I am going to leave you guys with him. Thank you for being here with me today, chat. I will see you guys tomorrow for a muted study with me stream. And yeah, for the next 2 days it'll be study with me streams, and then on Thursday it'll be bookcraft. But however, until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.